you everybody for popping in for this one shot of the Brewski Jubilee. I am Kage. I use she, hers pronouns, and I'm going to be the dungeon master today. And we're going to be running through an adventure that I wrote through the RPG Writers Workshop. I'm going to give my fabulous folks here playing with me today a little chance to introduce themselves.
Hello, I am Bianca Bickford. I'm playing Brizo. She is a Twilight cleric, so that is obviously it's UA, so brand new to everybody. She, her pronouns for both me and my character, and that's a good place to start.
Hello, I'm Jason. I am playing Pollock, the middle-aged drunken ninja turtle. We both go by him and he, so yeah, that's going to be some fun. Good times and drunken shenanigans.
I can't beat that character, but hi, I'm Brittni. I am playing Granny. Granny's an old, impossibly old dragonborn rogue. She's just so small. She's got green skin and scaly green skin, and she just looks so frail and fragile.
Excellent.
My pronouns are she, they. Granny's pronouns are she, her, she, they. Granny's chill. Whatever.
And Jason, can you explain your photo? You were muted
Oh,
when
right.
You were explaining why yours is just a static photo.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I'm on vacation. I'm in Leavenworth, Washington, and I'm in this really beautiful little hotel on the Wenatchee River. But unfortunately, I only have one bar of Wi-Fi, so I'm actually connected to the call via my phone, and so there's not enough bandwidth for video.
Excellent, excellent.
But I love it.
Yes. So thank you so much for taking the time, everybody, to play and to join us for this session. And so as we get started here, so we come in on our three adventurers, and they are currently walking through a very like farm type area to the south. There's a small mountain range, and as they come up to this town, I'm going to have them introduce their characters a little bit. So ahead of you lies this small town, and you're amongst many farm fields, and you've just finished one of your most recent quests, and you're looking to seek out some downtime in this town. So if you can tell a little bit about your characters and give us one detail about what happened in this quest that you all are coming from.
Oh, I'll go first. Oh, go.
I'll save you, Bianca. I'll go
Okay.
first, sure. Why not? So you see Granny kind of labor into town. She's kind of hunched. Her hair is in kind of a disheveled bun. With her blowgun is actually sticking out like a knitting needle through her hair. That's kind of fallen. She's just really looking for a place to sit down. But she also doesn't look like she should have been out on an adventure in the first place. You're like, why does she look so? who beat that grandma up? Like, what happened to her? But no, she's an adventurer, and she kind of hobbles in and into town, and she sets up her. She has an immovable rod, and she sets it up right outside just a shady area, and she kind of sets it down, and she just sits on it, like when old people carry around their own chairs, like walker chairs. That's what that is. Her last adventure, I guess in canon we can say her last adventure was wild, in a wild world where, I don't want to spoil it, but time was a little messed up, and she had to help fix some things in a frozen time land. That's a real thing. That's a D20 Days adventure. Written by Kat Kruger. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah.
Nice.
Is that what did I cover all the things?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So she's just sitting, chilling now. Fixing her hair.
So Brizo is a Triton, like I mentioned, so she's got blue skin, greenish hair. She wears scale mail, and she's got a mace at her side. Doesn't look like it's used too often. She tends to favor casting than something as barbaric as using her mace. And being kind of a typical Triton, she definitely has an air of haughtiness, but she very much likes her friends. Like she's really good friends with Pollock and Granny at this point, so she's okay with them. But any stranger, or especially because we're not really around humans or elves, and we're all kind of a motley crew, she's probably a little bit more judgy of not. So she loves turtles, and she's gonna love Dragonborn, but everybody else she hasn't really got to know them yet. She's very naive, very judgmental. She came from Tharqual Nar, which is in Waterdeep Harbor. So that's a city of Tritons and merfolk, and decided to strike out. And so this is, I would say she's probably been on a couple adventures with this group, and still very much trying to learn the world, just and figure out where she's supposed to be in it. But very judgmental at the same time.
Excellent.
And Pollock is just along for the, Pollock just likes to adventure. He grew up in a group of teenage drunken ninja turtles, and kind of struck out on his own when the Renaissance crew went off and did their own thing. And Pollock did his own splatter paint action. And so he's just kind of there. He has a bottle of rosé. He's enjoying it very muchly. And just, excited about the fact that he's out of the big city and off on an adventure outside of Waterdeep.
Excellent. So you approach a town in a highly pastoral region. The smell of barley and oats with a touch of fresh manure hangs thickly in the air. As you near the town, dusty and torn awnings posted on gnarled branches cast shade over dozens of merchants' wares, creating a makeshift temporary marketplace. The overlapping sounds of townspeople haggling with sellers becomes clear to you. Traders and merchants from all corners of the kingdom are selling foods, trinkets, and adventuring gear local to their village. You can see coins, textiles, small farm animals, and more questionable items change hands. A well-trodden dirt path leads through the marketplace, turning into weathered cobblestone as it winds its way into the small town. An abundance of parchment in the form of flyers cover every vertical surface of both the marketplace and the town. What would y'all like to do?
Can we get away from the smell? Does the whole place smell like this?
Yeah, I'm happy to go find somewhere to have a drink.
Food and drink. Yes. Maybe a
Right,
wash.
right. Food too. Yeah.
Although I do agree, Brizo, this whole town seems to need a wash.
Exactly.
I mean, how's the shell? Does it need a rinsing?
Granny looks at your shell and is like, nope, it's fine. It's fine. And looks to Brizo. It's not fine.
Never is. I don't know why he asks.
Illustrious dungeon master, is there a river near this town?
Not particularly close. Like, you don't see one, like, rushing through because you're surrounded by, like, the farm fields. So, inside the town, I'm sure there's probably, like, a well or something that you could...
Or a horse trough?
Yeah, or a trough, honestly.
I'm not going to be that much of a brute.
You sound like the stinky guy already, though. You're the stinky guy.
Oh my God, why am I always the stinky guy?
I think once we get a couple of drinks in him, he'll be in that horse trough quick, don't you think? Kage, is there you said we could hear like merchants and things?
Yeah, so basically there's this small town, but it's like overfilled with people. Like people are like, it's clear that this is not how many people this town normally would host. And so people are like you can see in like one of like the cleared out fields, people have like popped up tents and things because like there's just nowhere to stay really in the town. And so they're like starting to create like encampments all around the town. And this marketplace that you see is clearly not something that is there year round. There are people who have come to this town and set up their wares, and it kind of makes a perimeter around this little town.
Is it like a farmer's market?
Yeah, you could say it's like a farmer's market, but not necessarily just like fruits and vegetables and like things like that. Like some people have like equipment or just different, various different wares that they're bringing from their home villages.
Granny is very interested in that marketplace, especially because it looks unusually like it's not there. She likes to look for odds and ends and trinkets that maybe came from far, far away, that are hard to get your hands on unless you're Granny. So she'd like to check that out, but it's no rush.
No, Brizo would actually she's kind of a pure tourist, so she would absolutely have that same interest with Granny. Maybe that they kind of do that together every once in a while, where Brizo's looking for anything that's unusual, which is almost everything. So she's definitely has that kind of curiosity to go with you.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we want to go
I'll follow.
shopping.
Yep, shopping trip.
Shopping. Yeah. So as you walk into the marketplace, you can see different stands with various different wares. Predominantly kind of like out of character. Predominantly it's like stuff that you would see in like the player's handbook kind of stuff, but there's occasionally a couple people that maybe have a couple of extra items, and it's pretty busy, but you can pretty easily walk through it. You're seeing the flyers that are posted on each of the different stands and along some of the buildings that line the marketplace. And then there's just people like talking and whispering to each other, kind of in different areas. Some of them, clearly, they're just kind of like having a grand old time. There's other people though that like seem like they're kind of like, I don't know how to say like whispering in secret, but they're like excitedly talking about like a particular topic.
If my two compatriots are going to be shopping, Pollock would love to eavesdrop on people that are whispering to themselves.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
That is a 10 on the dice, so 15 total.
Oh, nice. That's a nice modifier you got there.
Plus 5.
Yeah, so what you'll gather from some of the folks chatting in the marketplace is that there's a noble from the region who's looking to sponsor adventurers to win something called the Hopstacle course. And you get the idea that this noble is the head of a merchant guild, and they'll likely be found walking the marketplace later that night.
I will clue my friends in that there's an opportunity to win something.
Did it say what we would win?
It's there's an obstacle course. There's the whole obstacle course thing. Like there's a guy and he's doing a thing and there's sponsors. So, sponsor means money, and money is awesome. And obstacle courses, that's, like kind of our jam.
Money is just, I mean, anyone could have money. Any treasures? Any rarities?
That part I didn't hear. I just heard that there is a guild leader sponsoring an obstacle course.
Ooh,
and he's looking to
leader.
to sponsor adventurers, which we are. That's us.
Wait, did you say obstacle course? With my back?
I have seen you fight. I know how spry you are.
Oh, but that's an adventure, not for fun. For fun, I'd like to go to a spa.
I mean, ¿por qué no las dos?
Oh, Brizo, what do you think? This is
what is the do what the locals do? Something like that. I mean, if that's what everyone here's for, maybe
Hey man, when in Baldur's Gate, do as the Baldur's Gatans do.
something like that. Yes.
I love how apathetic Brizo is.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
When in Avernus, do as the Averni.
Cool. So what are y'all up to then?
So the guild. So we have to hang around the marketplace, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. The noble will be by like later that night. It's about midday probably now, so you'd be hanging around the marketplace like all day if you're just waiting for them to show up.
Do we stand out as obviously
there are people from all over here.
Okay.
So you all don't look any more strange or different or like you don't stick out really at all here. If anything, you almost blend in.
Perfect.
Just what Granny ordered.
Yeah. Pollock will redouble his efforts to find somewhere to take a bath and see if there are any sort of spa treatments that he can find for Granny.
So you're gonna go into like the town more then, rather than around like the marketplace area.
If it's gonna take a while for us to have to wait for this person to find for the obstacle course, yeah, I think that'd be a good way to kill some time.
Okay.
Can before we can Granny? So Granny really is gonna. Is there anything here that Granny might want to look at?
I mean, a lot of it is kind of like what you would picture from like a flea market type of thing, where they seem like really cool, but it's because you're not like used to seeing them. I don't know if there's anything that's like rare or like mythical really.
Got it.
But it's just because it's like this like smorgasbord of like local treasures, everything seems so unique to everything else because it's but there's nothing that's like this is going to be a super powerful tool.
Got it. Okay. Granny would know. Granny would know. Granny maybe was pulled into the marketplace and then kind of gets a vibe like, oh, no one has anything here that they don't realize they have, right? There's no lost treasures. Yeah. So she'll willingly go into the rest of town or whatever to look for something better to do.
Yeah. So and Brizo, are you gonna follow into the town then as well?
Before we go, I would ask Granny to help me find something to take as a souvenir. So I'm thinking, to Brizo, it's something that's secondhand clothing that's probably not vintage. She would think it was something like vintage and cool. So like a scarf or a dress, but like it can be not really that impressive, but to Brizo it would be.
Cool. I guess Granny would go to some clothing.
Yeah, so you see there's like a merchant stand, and it's got like some tunics hanging from one side with like cute little patterns in it, and like some like light dress type things. And then like on one side they have some stuff that's like, this is great for wearing under armor, and they're like trying to like really give you like the big, what for on that.
Whatever they sold the hardest would capture her attention. Like if they're like, this is rare or you can't get this anywhere else, then
Granny's just like, not that rare. She's like feeling the fabric like,
we don't have this at home. I want it.
Okay. Granny knows better than to argue with Brizo when she wants something. Okay.
What do you call? What is this? What am I looking at? So what is the most? What are they hawking?
Yeah, so they've got this stuff where it's like there's like 10 of them, and they expect to sell a bunch of them cheap, and then they'll be like, oh, just hold on 1 second, and they'll like turn around, and like ruffle through something. They're like, I've got the perfect thing for you, and then they like are digging through something, and they bring something out that looks like almost exactly like what's hanging up over there, but it's got like one flourishing like thing on it, something that like one thing that makes it look different, and they're like, for you I could do this for 8 silver pieces. This
Granny,
is a one of a kind gown.
One of a kind.
They're like, they've got you.
Can Granny roll to see if this is a fair price?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think it is, but I want to roll for it just to know. I guess insight.
Yeah, insight would be good.
Oh, 19.
19, yeah. So she's totally fleecing her. It's not a good deal.
Do I know what the appropriate price is?
You think probably like a silver piece would probably be like this person knew that Brizo was looking for this, right?
Yep. Well, Brizo, hold on. I I would say, maybe a few copper. Listen, I've been around a long time. Around a long time, and we can. And Granny's like sifting through her purse as if she's gonna like offer a couple of copper for
Is
this.
it like the little coin purse with the clasp?
Mhm.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. That kind of like if you don't do it right, it'll pinch your fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. How about 2 silver pieces?
Brizo, they're really pulling your chain. You know what I mean? But if you want to take it, one silver.
Oh, I like 1 silver. Could we do that?
Oh, Brizo likes 1 silver, so maybe
Sounds reasonable.
we'll do that.
Yes. Okay. And they'll take the 1 silver for it.
Much better.
Thank you, Granny.
Yeah, you almost got real. You were all too eager.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So will you follow Pollock?
Does it go over her armor or under her
It
armor?
would go under.
Okay.
Which is like funny because depending on what your armor is, you probably would hardly even see it.
Totally, yeah, it's scale. So yeah, but she's still. Let's find a place, and I need to blend in. Look like everyone, like with the locals, and I'll get changed and be a part of this festival.
All right.
If anyone's a local here, Brizo, but okay. It's hard to spot the locals, actually.
Yeah. The locals are probably going to be like all the people doing service work within the town, like food service and like
just waiting for this to be done. Whenever
no kidding.
It's like such a tourist trap right now, and everybody's just like, everybody just go home. But also, you make my paycheck, but go home.
Yep.
From somebody who works in a grocery store at a tourist trap town, it's a lot. Awesome. So y'all feel content in the marketplace? Found your item? Excellent. So as you walk into the town, you continue to see some of those flyers along the walls, and you can see the signs of some of the different, like there's like an inn, but it looks like really full. Like people are like going in and out of it. You see some different kind of like restaurant type areas. And you also see, there is like one place that looks like it could be kind of like a bathhouse spa kind of deal. And there's also like, obviously like residential type areas, like people live here in this town.
Does it look like they give good shell massages at this spa?
Yeah, sure.
It's a specialized skill.
Well, they have specifically for this weekend, they have somebody that comes in from a seaside town to give those extra services. So yeah, chat is suggesting
the turtle wax.
The turtle wax. Yes.
Oh, well done.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, Pollock would kind of be drawn toward that. Gotta get clean.
Yeah. So are you all gonna go into this place?
Sure.
Oh, if we must.
All right. So as you walk into this place, it's it just like a lot of the other places. It's pretty busy, but it's not like you can't walk through and get the service that you're looking for. So like what is one thing that you see up on like their list of services that you all are interested in?
The works in quotation marks.
And it's like the inexplicable thing, like it doesn't actually tell you what comes in the works.
Yeah.
It
The
just
works.
says the works. Excellent.
And Pollock has gold to throw around, right? Like this isn't his first rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
You gave us 10 extra gold on top of our starting.
Yeah.
So, we got some money to play with. So Pollock will walk up to the counter and ask if there is any sort of services for 3 that are available in the near future.
Oh yes, we have adventuring parties that come in here all the time. Yes, yes. You are looking for the party package, and that will be.
Are we?
Oh, thank you.
And
Brizo and Granny are looking at each other just like, no.
Yeah.
The party package, yes, that will be 3 gold pieces.
What's
Total?
included? What's
What?
included?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah, yeah.
this?
Oh, it's the works.
What happened with the? Yeah, and
Well-
tell me about the works up here on the menu.
Yes, yes. So with the works, you get the. I assume that you would like the turtle wax that will come in with it as well. But you get the foot or claw or what have you massage, and you get the steam bath, and you get the mud bath as well. And it also comes with, if you would care to come back the next day, you actually get a pass to partake in our luxurious hot baths.
That sounds great. I'll take that.
If you
for
throw
all of
in
us.
one of those, the foot baths with the little fishies that come bite you like this, oh, my favorite. If you throw that in, you've got yourself a
that's
deal.
included. That is part of the foot massage. Yes, yes.
Dear.
I do like watching tiny fish eat dead skin off of
Yeah.
my feet.
What about
Granny's
a
convinced.
fancy braid? I've seen all of these beautiful braids in town. Can someone do that?
You're looking for the salon that is next door.
Oh, I'll just leave then. And she starts to walk out.
Nope. Pollock will grab the shoulder. Like, nope. We're doing this first. Then we can
But-
go get braids.
Oh, all right. That'll work. I thought they were saying I could do only one or the other.
No. We got plenty of time. We've got at least 3 hours to make this happen.
All right.
Excellent. Yeah, so the area that you go into is kind of like a large area. They have like an area, like a corner of the room that you all will be able to get your massages and things like that. But there are a couple different like pods of groups where people are getting different like massages and like treatments and things like that. And you can hear people conversation is like continuous in this town. There are always people chatting. Even like inside this area, you see these advertisements that are posted up, and as you sit like in like the place where like they're doing the treatments, these flyers will kind of have like these big like illustrations on them. And this might even catch Granny's attention because there's this dragonborn like that's flexing and so what it says on the flyers is that the town is currently celebrating the Brewski Jubilee, which is why there's so many people that are here. It's a century-old celebration of their season's harvest, which is beer for the most part. And then it notes that the day after today, so tomorrow, is their signature event, the Hopstacle course, which is what Pollock had heard, one of those, what Pollock had eavesdropped from earlier. And Olga the Obliterated, which is listed underneath that Dragonborn doing the flexing, is the Hopstacle course's reigning champion and will return for her 9th win in a row. And then there's like this...
Olga the Obliterated?
Yes.
Is that... Now, I would love to roll some insight to see if I think that means obliterated as in, like, I am currently right now sitting at this desk playing this game, or obliterated as in, like, dead.
Obliterated as in intoxicated, because you can see even, like, in the image, she's got, like, a mug of beer, and like, in one hand and, like, flexing with the other. It's just very drunk.
Cool. I'm going to say that I rolled a natural 20 instead of a 7 then.
Excellent. And then in fine print, like underneath, it reads, sign-ups for the Hopstacle course are still open and available at the tavern for any adventurer who dares to make their way through several trials of skill while inebriated. Only one will be victorious. And then it lists, like, and even, like, alongside that fine print is, like, prize consists of the Hopstacle course champion title and half price pint amulet.
I feel like this competition was made for me. Being a middle-aged drunken ninja turtle.
Pollock, you've never heard of this town or this contest before. I remember we were at the fork in the road a few miles up and you were insistent on coming this way, and now I'm wondering. Suspicious.
So, illustrious DM, would Pollock have known about this Brewski Jubilee?
Give me a history check.
18 on the dice. So
yeah. So I'll say that you've you may not have known like the super details of it, but you knew that this like event existed, and there was a very good chance that it was happening at the time that you were coming through, but it was kind of a crapshoot whether or not you hit the right weekend.
Wow, what a lucky break on us arriving here on this weekend of all weekends.
Yes. I mean, I'd have nothing to do with a amulet of half off drinking or something or other, but I
think it's just half off everything.
Half off everything. Still useless to me.
What, you don't want half off?
Oh, I can get more than half off, dearie. Of course.
I've seen you work. I know what you mean.
But champion sounds nice. Brizo, this could be a big break for you in your adventuring life.
If I could go home with a title that I have been titled, that would be a great achievement.
Interesting. I'm sorry, my eyes aren't what they used to be. Does that say that we have to be inebriated through the obstacle course?
I mean, when are you not? I mean, when am I not?
Right, yes. Thank you for correcting yourself. I rarely drink. Maybe a cordial at the end of a meal, but maybe drinking would limber me up a bit. Brizo, you're old enough for drinking, yes.
Yes, but only wine. I don't like this ale or whatever.
Oh, yes,
they're saying this is.
That explains the hoppy smell in the air.
Yes, it blends so well with everything else. I just
the grass and the manure. Yes, yeah.
So
you and I are on the same page.
Hopstacle course, right? Hopstacle.
I thought hopping like a rabbit, maybe a hippity hoppeting. I don't know.
Oh.
Again, you're the beer expert
fermented,
here, Pollock.
Distilled, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
We don't have to go to the market. Then we can go to the tavern to enter. It seems. Yes.
I'm ready for that. After our spa treatment, because I just paid for the works.
Oh yes, we will be using all of the works. Yes. As she looks like glaringly into whatever spa attendant is currently servicing her. I imagine they were like slowing down their massage a little bit, relaxing, and then being like,
like the attendants start like talking to each other and like start like not massaging you, and you're like, I paid for this massage.
Exactly. They're like, oh, they're finally leaving. It's like, no.
Oh my gosh, no. Excellent. So whilst you sit here for some time getting this spa treatment, if y'all want to give me a perception check to see if you overhear any of the folks that are coming through and chatting.
It's a 23 for Pollock.
Oh my gosh.
14 for Brizo.
11.
Awesome. So actually that's good enough for all of y'all to overhear that some people are whispering about how the tavern keeper has lost profits due to Olga's excessive use of the half-price pint deal. And so the tavern keeper is also looking to sponsor adventurers to challenge Olga in the Hopstacle course.
Looks like we could have an ally on our side.
Pollock would love to enter into this conversation, but he wants Granny to help him negotiate, because Pollock is super good at spending money, not so good at negotiating.
Sure, yeah. Granny would approach the tavern keeper with Pollock.
And before we finish the spa treatment, that whenever they get to the little fishy part on Granny's feet, Brizo will lean down and encourage the fish to work extra hard because she can make suggestions as a Triton to animals. So she's gonna encourage the fish to do really well.
I would like to
That's
imagine
amazing.
that this is like canon, that we've done this before in many spas,
That's
and
our
that's
thing.
why Granny is so insistent of like,
And, like, there's
you
probably
have the little fishy.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like the attendants are probably like out of the corner of their eye looking like, why are the fish acting like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they're not sure whether to like
Man, they're just
apologize
getting
or just
it.
let it be a thing. Like
Oh,
they're
that's
like
amazing.
"Ah."
Where it's almost like ferocious, and Granny's like, "Oh, it's so good."
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
Oh,
the best.
that's so good.
So gross. I love it.
Oh, Brizo, I'm gonna give you inspiration for that. That
Woo!
was really good. So go ahead and mark that down. Oh, that was very good. Yeah, so y'all hang out there for a little while getting the works, and then are you going to go to the salon next door to get your hair braided then?
I am.
Yeah, so in the place next door, it's like a similar feel. There's just like people behind like the counter, and it's like busy, but not like you can't get service there. And so, is there a particular style that you're looking for?
Just something festive.
Yeah, so then somebody will bring you over to like their chair, and they'll start like getting to work on your hair, and they put it in like a couple of different like plates of like braids, and in like a really like cutesy way.
Mhm. Is Granny there? Is she helping out, or is this way boring for Granny?
If Granny doesn't let anyone touch her hair, so she'll be there for moral support. But she's not getting a look done. Yeah.
Every few minutes, then Brizo would ask, "How's the look now, Granny? Is it good? Is it good? Do you tell me to change it?"
Maybe a little higher, a little
Person, like,
bigger.
reworks it.
Totally let Granny direct this one for me.
Yeah, Granny's going for like height. We're looking for
Yeah.
height.
With braids.
Yeah, like
Mohawk.
almost like
yeah.
mohawk. I like
a
that. Maybe like a
braided mohawk. I love
Yeah.
into that.
yes,
Yeah,
big
okay.
thick braid that yes. Okay.
So
Yep.
that's what the person will do then. That will be 6 copper pieces, please.
Pollock will throw him a gold.
Whoa.
Oh. They like take the gold and they're like, well, your change will be. They like do it like very.
It's
like,
a celebration.
They do it like
jeez.
with like a lot of like labor intensity, like hoping that you'll be like, no, just keep the change. They're not quick about it. And they're like, oh,
yeah.
thank you. Awesome.
Thank you, Pollock.
Of course, we're celebrating. There's a celebration. There's a festival. It's time to have fun, and our DM gave us extra money.
Yeah.
I hope we don't need
We
that
gotta- we
later.
gotta-
I know, right?
Pollock. Yeah, keep on to mine. Okay, just real quick. Well, Granny's not really doing anything in the salon. Is there any type of hair trinket that might be around for sale?
Everything is like weirdly, well, maybe not weirdly because of this town, but it's like very like beer related. Like there's this one that like a cute like barrette, but it's got like this like hops imagery on it, and like
Yeah.
and then there's like this like pendant that looks like it's like a mug of ale. None of them are like magical by any means. It's just supposed to be like a weird town, like tourist town souvenir.
Got it. Okay. Granny wants to look for the shiniest, brightest one. Maybe it's like a field of wheat or something, like a stalk of wheat, just beautiful. And she wants to try to steal it.
She wants to
Can
try
she
to
do
steal
So
it.
if it's allowed, before she does, if Brizo knows this look that Granny has in her eyes, like that she's locked on to this item, Brizo will try to casually cast guidance to help.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, y'all would know each other enough to know the look.
Wait, what does guidance do?
You add a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. How amazing. For sleight of hand, that's a 25.
Yeah, everybody is so busy with like clients and like trying to bring people in. Nobody notices you take this.
So
it's like
yeah,
almost not even exciting because you're just kind of like
right, yeah, like Granny's like lingering and being like knocking things and like trying to get people like bumbling like anyone the thrill.
I rolled just to see. I rolled a 6 on that, so like with a 25, yeah.
So
like
so Granny takes a bunch of other stuff. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
She could probably get away with whatever's next to it, but probably not like across the room.
Cool. She'll grab like a fancy comb or something as well. And she'll pocket in the way that she does, and she'll kind of lumber over. And once Brizo's done with her hair, she'll sneak those two things into Brizo's pockets and say, "For later, your hair looks great now, but it'll look even better later." Like with a
Thank
wink.
you, Granny.
Don't
Just
put it
for
on
fun.
now.
Yeah, don't for later.
A little bit.
Oh, so good. Okay, excellent. So far y'all have gotten the spa treatment, the works. Brizo's styling a great braided mohawk. And are y'all gonna look towards the tavern then? Is that what you want next?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you walk up the cobblestone pathway in the town, and it's pretty clear which one the tavern is. It's got like the big wooden sign, and it's got like a mug of beer with sort of like the stalks of grain and some like hops imagery on it. And as you walk in, it's a little bit darker in there, so your eyes have to sort of adjust to it. And it's relatively busy, but for the most part, it seems like folks are taking their mugs of beer and then walking outside, because that's where like a lot of the people are, like at the marketplace and things like that. There aren't a ton of people, unless they're eating, that are actually just like hanging out in this establishment. So you walk in, and on the wall next to you, there's a sign-up sheet. And so far, it doesn't look like anybody has signed up for the Hopstacle course. And underneath it, there's this jar that you assume is presumably to collect the fee. And obviously, nobody has signed up, so it's also empty. And in not too far into the tavern, there's a group of patrons who are talking excitably. Just from a quick hear, you can tell that they're some sort of an Olga the Obliterated fan club. Because they're talking very excitedly about Olga and how she's going to be back and trying for her 9th win. And that somebody's like, "Oh, I heard she's supposed to come to the tavern tonight to sign up." And like, they're all just like chattering about how excited they are for Olga to be coming back to the town.
Pollock is going to go like sidle up next to this group and kind of, like put the arms around and like, oh my God, this is going to be so exciting. I cannot wait to absolutely obliterate her.
Like there's a lot of different like personalities in this group. You're almost kind of like, how did they all end up being like part of the same fan club? And so some of them are like, "I can't believe you would say such a thing," kind of like a reaction. And there's a couple others like, "Oh, are you gonna like join? Like that's so cool." And so there's some people that are kind of like egging you on, and a couple other people that are like, "How dare you say this about our queen?" Like.
Yeah. Can Granny find the tavern keeper?
So if you go up to the bar, there's a couple of folks that are working, but they'll know that they are not the tavern keeper. They'll let you know that he's currently out, but he's expected to be back later that evening.
Got it. Sorry, just 1 second, Kage. You just got really quiet for me.
You did.
You just.
How am I now?
Oh no!
Nope,
now
you're all
it's
gone. You're all the way gone now.
All right, we're back, I think, and y'all should be able to hear me now. I think, maybe.
There we go. There we all are. Yay, we're
Yeah,
back. We
that
figured it
says
out.
yay.
Awesome.
That's enough.
We got it. Congratulations.
Actually, I have the wrong thing on.
Thanks
here,
for
but
your
that's okay.
patience.
Yeah, thanks all for your patience. It's great. Okay, hooray! Actually, now I'm probably too loud. It's fine.
No, you sound great to me.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that, everybody. Some weird technical difficulties. It would not be a tabletop stream if something didn't go wrong.
Accurate.
Excellent. Where were we? Yeah, so y'all were heading up to the tavern, and there was the sign-up sheet with the jar underneath it. Both of them were empty. There were the Olga the Obliterated fan club that was hanging out, and Pollock came up and let them know that he would be obliterating the competition, and half of them were in shock and awe that he would say such a thing, and the other half were excited to hear about the competition. You also discovered that the tavern keeper is not currently in, and the staff has let you know that he will be back later on in the evening. So you're about afternoon right now.
Can Granny?
The tavern
that
keeper is a he, yes.
Oh, that's boring.
Can I mean, yeah, but also, can Granny talk to any of the bartenders?
Mhm. Yeah, they're just serving up drinks, so if you catch their attention, you could be able to chat with them.
Cool. Yeah, Granny will. God, probably takes her forever. She's probably like standing on a stool because she's so short. Call over someone. Hello, fine establishment. Please make sure you get some drinks for these my two adventuring party members. But me, no, I'm all set. Thank you. Is there more than one sign-up sheet for this this Hopstacle course?
Nope,
is this one of like 7?
That's the one. See, a lot of folks come in. There's traditionally there's a caravan of folks who come in from out of town, and that caravan hasn't arrived yet. So we'll surely see some signups. Like you probably heard this group over here say, Olga will be in, and she'll surely sign up.
So Olga will definitely sign up, and there's more people on the way. It's not unusual that the sheet is blank now. Is that true?
Over the years, it's well, Olga's just won so many times that
demoralizing to enter.
Yeah, it's been less and less people have signed up every year.
Yes. But the people that the town is quite full. No.
Oh yes, folks love to come and watch the Hopstacle course, but of course it takes a certain type of adventurer to compete.
I see.
A hoppy adventurer.
Did you say hobby or hoppy? Excuse me, I'm trying to understand if that was a pun or not.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Got it. Okay.
Was it though? Was it?
Brizo, unimpressed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got it. How much is the entry fee?
It's 5 gold pieces to enter, and whoever wins the course receives will receive the title, of course, of the Hopstacle course champion, and they will also receive an amulet for half-price pints for the bar that you're standing in right now.
Okay.
Oh,
useless.
Only this bar?
For Baracus's bar, correct.
And
I thought it was half
title?
off anywhere.
Well,
any
sounds
time.
like Pollock's moving in. Great. So sorry to lose you, Pollock, from our adventuring party. It's been a long run, and we've loved having you. But if you have to move to this town, we'd understand.
Right.
Five gold pieces each, or for the party? Do we sign up as a party?
You sign up as individuals, and so it's 5 gold pieces each.
I really hope that Pollock has not enough money to enter.
Oh, I got more than enough.
Okay. Flicking
Good.
gold pieces around willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Good. Happy.
Okay.
Super.
And the bartender will kind of lean over if y'all are talking out loud about kind of like the money situation, and will kind of be like, well, you didn't hear it from me, but Baracus, the owner of this bar, is looking to sponsor someone, so he'll pay the entry fee if you enter to help him out.
And what's
so
in it
wait,
for him?
yeah, that my question exactly.
Well, Olga, she comes back pretty consistently, and a half-price pint deal with a dragonborn like her really, she gets a lot of ale.
What are you saying about dragonborns?
I'm saying that this one in particular drinks a lot.
Oh, okay.
Well, they haven't met you, Pollock. I don't know if they want
No,
you
they
winning
haven't.
either, but
That'll be a
Interesting.
problem for
So-
future Baracus.
Hey, an
Yeah.
annual trip here. That's not terrible.
Vacation home. I see. Yes. Okay. Can I get a food menu, please?
She'll just kind of like point above her, and there's like a couple of like really random stuff like scrawled up there. So, what is something that you all see up on that menu?
Chulton meat pies.
I was gonna say meat pies.
No,
It had to happen. You knew it had to happen if there was
it's
any
actually today's
opportunity.
special is the Chulton meat pies.
Chulton
So,
meat That dinosaur meat. It's so good when it hits your lips.
yes.
I'm down to eat that as Brittni personally. Sorry, Jess. Jess is in chat crying right now. I assume.
Oh.
Yeah, Granny orders whatever the special is. She's so hungry.
Mhm.
She's so hungry, and she doesn't want to drink just yet. Because we're waiting, right? We have to wait for the tavern keeper.
Right.
All right, yeah. So she'll serve up a couple of meat pies. Brizo, are you getting anything?
Sure, meat pie.
A meat
sounds
pie, excellent.
Great.
So
Um,
exotic for Brizo.
Yes.
So that'll be a gold piece for all three
A gold.
all together.
Excuse me. What? For
All
a
together.
meat pie?
They're very large. She like puts her hands out, and they're like the size of your face, meat pie. They're a meal within themselves.
All
They're
right, well,
quite good.
Yes, just put it on our check, put it on our bill, and we'll pay at the end of our meal, of course.
So she'll like yell back to the kitchen, 3 meat pies.
Pollock would try to sleight of hand and just slide a gold piece across.
Who are you trying to stealth that from?
From Granny.
If you want to do a sleight of
That's
hand, and then Granny, are you actively looking, or would this just go against your passive perception?
Sorry, Pollock is trying to take a gold piece from Granny?
No, I think
No,
Pollock is
I'm
trying to
trying
pay
to
without Granny noticing.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't. No, passive. Yeah, passive perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a 7 on the dice, so 10 total.
No. She sees that shit.
You slap his hand.
What does Granny do?
Um,
Just let him pay for it?
she will let him pay for it, but she will see it and she will roll her eyes and just say, how naive, just giving away his ducats. Oh, he'll learn one day.
Excellent. Well, before too long, your 3 meat pies are indeed very large, and they come out from back behind the kitchen, and they serve them up to you all. Is there anything else that you'd like to do in the moment?
I mean, are the meat pies good? Do they taste good?
Yeah, I mean, this is like one of like the main like establishments, so they do have very good food here. They are probably not as good as the meat pie that you'd get in Chult, but for being outside of Chult, this is a pretty good Chult meat pie.
All right. Granny's the type to write a review, but she only writes negative reviews. So she's not gonna worry about writing a positive review.
Oh no.
Please. Yeah, Granny's the worst.
You
You guys haven't figured that out yet? Granny's
Oh,
absolutely
Granny.
the worst.
Oh, Granny. Awesome. So, so as you all sit there and eat your meat pies, it starts to get darker outside. The sun begins to set, and night falls upon the town. Lanterns are lit ablaze throughout the cobblestone streets and in the marketplace, and the aroma of food starts to waft from open windows and merchant stalls. And then the sound of cheering arises from the main entrance of the town as a caravan of travelers has just arrived. Are y'all gonna hang out in the tavern to wait for Baracus to show up, or are you gonna go check that out?
Where is the booze flowing?
I mean, you're literally in a bar.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah, then
definitely...
Pollock will stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, Granny might spin around on her stool or on her chair and kind of just watch for the door to see who's coming in, but she's not moving.
Awesome. Well, so you'll notice there's just people in general that have been coming in and out, but the quantity of people coming in is now surpassing the quantity of people coming out. It's getting busier and busier in there. You will notice that the tavern keeper has returned. They've come through the back door of the tavern, so they're coming through the kitchen now to the bar. They've come out to the bar area, and not too long after that, Olga will make her way in from the caravan that has just arrived. She's surrounded by cheering fans, and there's a couple of town guard that are there, as you can tell, that are kind of like as protection for her. She's gonna...
Pollock is gonna boo. Boo! Boo!
She'll still walk in, sign up, drop her 5 gold pieces into the jar, and then take a seat at the table with the fan club who already has drinks prepared for her.
Does anyone sign up around the same time, Kate, or is it just her?
It's just her. Okay. And like her
And
fan club's like cheering, and she's like flexing for them, and like, yeah. So just to kind of give you a description of Olga, she's a tall red dragonborn, and she...
The worst kind.
She comes already in all of her equipment, her armor, shield, and she carries her spear with her. You can tell it's just something that she's really comfortable wearing, and she must travel pretty frequently with this equipment on. You notice that there's a large scar that goes across her face, and she seems like very jovial. Like she is definitely commanding like the attention of the room, and like she's like pointing at people that she knows, like, "Hey, yeah, we're back. We're gonna get this 9th win," and like she's just like seems like really like excited and like friendly to like the people that are around her, and she quickly gets into conversation with the folks at the table who had been waiting for her.
Well, Brizo will just stand up and walk over to her, to Olga, and just bluntly say, "Why do you need guards?"
Well, it's kind of a dog-eat-dog world out there sometime, and this championship, I've heard some rumors that people, want to take me out from this spot, and
she called herself a dog.
And so, you just can never be too careful.
But I thought you were titled. You can't take care of yourself?
Oh, this is true, but, can't keep a watchful eye out every hour of the day, can you?
Yeah.
Not when you're a dog.
She, like, looks over, like, where Pollock is and just sees, like, the mug of beer and, like, is just, like, drunks.
Pollock will raise it. He will raise it.
And she's just gonna be like,
in like
yep,
a cheers.
Yep. She'll just cheers you right back, like, whatever.
So Brizo will turn around and yell back at Granny, "Why does she need guards? You don't need guards. I don't understand."
I don't get it either. Yeah, why do you need guards?
I'll turn back. Granny doesn't need guards, and
Granny's gonna kick your butt.
I love you like the little hype
Granny
man in the back.
Front runner now. Why is Granny? Granny doesn't even want to be here.
Are you all going to be joining the Hopstacle course then?
Wait, what's a Hopstacle course?
Oh, it's the event that's happening tomorrow.
Nice.
There's an event here? You're here for an event? I thought you were just pretentious.
Oh no, there's a. I mean, like she like gestures like around her. Like, why do you think all these people are here?
Oh, because of us?
There's.
Oh
I mean,
gosh.
this is
'Cause
an
we're dope.
annual festival that happens here, and there's a course that's happening tomorrow, and she like points at the sign and she like, y'all should join. I'm always looking for some good competition for the Hopstacle course, and you look like you can hold your own.
Do the guards help you in the course?
Oh no, they stay
Is
back.
that why you have cards?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Do they carry you through?
Oh man. Sorry, Kate.
You're
Granny, is
so-
the tavern keeper there yet? Right?
Yes.
The tavern keeper second. Yeah.
So the tavern keeper would have come up from back from inside the kitchen, and so you'll see a male tiefling with short pointed horns. He has like little tufts of like silvered hair coming out, and he's got like a plaid flat cap on. And he's kind of like a pale red, almost pink color with solid silver colored eyes. He's like immediately talking to the wait staff, so you can kind of tell that he must be like the tavern keeper by the way that he's kind of like directing and delegating. And yeah, so he shows up behind the bar and he starts quickly getting to work.
Cool. Granny's gonna get his attention. You plate's all finished. And she'll push her empty plate towards him.
Yeah, he'll quick like clean it up and kind of toss it to the side and like wipe down the bar top. And I mean, he's just like a machine. He's just like,
Got it. Oh, while you're here, two things. One, cut him off, and we'll point in Pollock's direction.
How?
Baracus like looks
very
over and just
dare.
kind of like shakes his head like, I can't believe the wait staff just kept feeding him beers.
Exactly. That's what happens when the manager is not around. Just give him free shots. There's no way Pollock heard that, by the way. This is a private. At this time, Pollock is actually literally yelling at Olga from across the room. It's very clear who I'm talking about. And then the second thing is we're looking for a sponsor, if you know what I mean.
He like leans in and he's like, yes, so you've heard. Yeah, so I'll pay any adventurer's entrance fee, the 5 gold pieces, and if Olga doesn't win the competition, I'll give each competitor I sponsored 25 gold pieces.
So as long as Olga doesn't win, we all get 25 gold pieces.
Whichever person, anybody who signs up to be sponsored by me, they'll get 25 gold pieces as long as Olga doesn't win.
And if we win, the prize is ours as well. The title, the amulet.
Yes,
or
of
if I
course.
win, let's say I won.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Granny will do her best to round up Pollock. I would imagine Brizo's not as hard to.
Yeah, she's just almost genuinely confused. Where she's like, "Why does she need guards? That doesn't make sense." Like, she's just confused.
Pollock is still heckling.
Yeah, mine's accidental trash talk.
Dog eat dog world.
Granny will call them over and say, if we want to make this deal, let's just make it.
I'm
And
ready.
the kicker is, if Olga doesn't win, we'll get 25 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That sounds lovely.
Does Olga have to be alive? Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, did I say that so loud?
Well,
I was going to ask what the details of this are.
well, of
Yeah,
course,
there's a
I'm
lot
not
of ways to
advocating for you
lose.
to take out one of the competitors in that way.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All
You're
I
not
know is that she's
advocating,
been
but-
fleecing you for years. So
Yes.
I mean, she won that fair and square, but just she drinks a lot.
I heard that she's a cheater, pumpkin eater.
Oh, I'm not sure where you heard that from. She seems to be pretty honorable. It's just I can't keep up this tavern if she continues to drink in the amounts that she does.
Well, don't worry. We'll only be here once a year just to defend our title. And we'll only drink for like the weekend of the event. So you don't have to worry about us living in the tavern.
Well, that sounds like a great deal to me. That would surely make it so that I'm getting more of that full price on my drinks, you know? And then
It is a little concerning that one person drinking half off would cause you financial distress. Like, I wonder if there's something else going on behind the scenes. Are you embezzling?
oh no, I would never.
Like I said,
Pollock is going to take a
cut him
give a
off.
long look at Granny.
Uh but so Brockus though will kind of like look at you all and be like, but I have heard that there is somebody else offering a deal. You all haven't accepted that, have you? Because I'm not interested in getting into that kind of
Wait, there's
Oh,
another deal to be
Is
offered?
it the
Is it a better
Guildmaster?
deal?
Oh shoot. It's two different deals. Granny's pissed.
We thought you were the guild master.
No, this is a tavern.
That's why
mas-
we
this
came
is, no,
here.
oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Tavern keeper,
Oh,
and then
no.
the guild masters in the
now
marketplace.
Baracus is like nervous, like, are they gonna
Oh,
take my
no.
deal?
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh, no. How much is
Granny's
he
going.
offering?
Granny's going to the marketplace. She's
Oh.
gonna like go fast. Faster
she
than
just
you
hopped
think she
off
should
and
go.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
so
just gonna go
everybody
check.
just like peace
We'll be
out.
right here.
Yeah. Granny does not like missing a deal. She's pissed that she didn't realize it was two different deals. Just as pissed as Brittni is right now.
I'll just go with her, and Brizo follows.
Okay.
You'll have a hard time catching up. She's fast.
Pollock will stay with the tavern keeper and just, like the big heavy arm over the shoulder. Like, man, your drinks are just great.
Why, thank you. Yes, we've been perfecting the recipe over time, and one thing you do notice about this tavern is there's like a lot of like various different like vegetation and stuff, and you even kind of notice that there are times where he's like producing like plants in his hand to like give an extra like flavor to different drinks, and you can pretty easily catch on that he's a druid, and so like he's like perfecting some of the different like flavors that could go into the brews that are there.
Nice.
Yum.
So Pollock, are you sticking around to take the deal of the tavern keeper, or are you waiting?
I'll stick around, right? Because Pollock doesn't need gold. Our DM generously provided us with 10 extra gold pieces
Keep
on
saying
top
that's
of
gonna
our
bite you in the
starting
ass.
gold.
I
It really
guarantee
is.
you. I guarantee you
And
it's going to.
we're level 5. And she gave us 10 extra gold pieces.
Yeah. It's
So I'm
unreal,
going to stay
really.
here.
That's the last time that I'm nice to Jason when I play D&D with him.
Yes.
Just didn't want y'all to have to worry about money, that's all.
With 10 extra gold pieces.
You
It's
got
an
to buy
expensive
everything
town.
you wanted.
It's a tourist town.
Yeah.
Like,
It's true.
Granny
This is
can't
a
be there every
tourist
time
town.
you want to buy something.
You
It's
say
true.
that like you don't live in a city that has ridiculous high costs on everything.
Right. I mean, I just feel like by level 5, I would have adventured enough to have more than 10 extra gold pieces.
Or you've
This
been
is
spending it.
this
like
is getting away from the plot.
I
Oh
think
my
you're
god.
just
Jason
big
has a bone to
spender.
pick. We don't have time for this.
I'm just
we can have a session afterwards to
this is going to be
decompress if you'd
this
like.
is going to be some post game.
Yeah, session.
All right. So y'all, the other two are heading to the marketplace then?
Yep.
Yeah, so as you enter the marketplace, it is way busier than it was earlier, and you can see now that there are some new like carts and carriages that are lined up. The area, like the field area where all the tents are being set up, has like expanded, and there's like a line of like carriages that are lined up, and one of them has one of them is like particularly colorful. It's got blues and golds, and there's a kind of like a group of folks that are kind of in and around that area, like quickly chatting.
Granny would know a guild master probably from 8 miles away. Does Granny know that this is the place to be?
Yeah, you have a pretty good idea that this is probably one of the fancier looking carriages in the area. And if you want to give me a perception check, it'll determine whether or not you can kind of help identify where this person is.
Rolls. Oh man. 21.
Oh yeah. So you can see like through the crowds, there's like a group of folks that are particularly crowded around, and within this group, you see this this little halfling that is dressed in similar like blue and gold colors as that carriage that's behind them, and they're talking quickly to some people, and you know, they kind of like do some like finger pointing and like thumbs up, and they're like really animated and chatting with them, and then they kind of do some waves, and like the people that they were talking to kind of keep moving along, and now that halfling is kind of like standing on like the steps of their carriage, kind of like looking over the crowd as much as they can, with their like several feet tallness.
Granny will turn to Brizo and say, would you like to... Actually, first she's shocked that Brizo's right behind her. Because Granny was going so fast. Would you like to ask that halfling over there about the other deal? Get some intel? Or would you like me? You look more
really.
like an entrant.
Oh. And Brizo's gonna try really hard to play it cool, like she knows. Yeah, I mean, what should I say? Do you suggest?
Well, I mean, you could say, I've heard there's another deal, or I heard there's a deal for entering the contest. Start there.
Oh, but I don't lie. So no, don't open with lying.
No need to lie yet.
Yes.
Maybe don't mention the tavern deal, you see. We want a fair shake at this.
All right.
So just go, get some information, and then come right back, okay?
All right. And Brizo will just start walking to the halfling.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Yeah, so you walk up to this halfling, and so just a little bit more of a description on the halfling. So they have brown skin, short black hair, and hazel eyes, and like I said, they've kind of got like a tabard with like that blue and gold coloration on it, and there's like a family shield that's like a sun that's cresting over some waves, and even as you walk up to them, they're like excitable, like, oh hi, hello, how are you doing? Welcome. I hope you're having fun this weekend here at the Brewski Jubilee.
I'm here for information.
Oh, yes, quite. I'm filled with information. What in particular could you be seeking?
Brizo will kind of turn around, look at Granny, and look back.
Like Kip looks over, or the merchant looks over your shoulder and like,
is there a deal? We need a deal.
Oh, in the marketplace there are so many deals everywhere. Is there a particular item that you are looking for?
Oh gosh, you have deals in the marketplace? Do you have
no.
anything that's very unique to this town, that some kind of trinket that I could buy?
Oh, my carriage is not currently open with goods, but I'm sure if you just walk around, there's folks selling things all over the place. But we have
No,
just
I
yet arrived. We
did.
haven't quite set up our works yet.
Well, I already looked around, and I mean, I have this dress, which at some
Oh,
point
that's
I
quite a
probably would've
nice
put on.
dress. Yes.
Thank you. I was just trying to find something more unique to take home. I'm not from around here.
Ah, yes. You'll find quite a bit of that around here. Everybody coming in from all over, and everyone bringing something local to their area, and so I'm sure that if you just take a look around, was there anything else in particular I could help you with?
And she's trying to remember what Granny told her. Information on a deal.
The merchant's like sitting there, like.
She turns around and shrugs at Granny. What was I? How was I supposed to ask?
Do you know thieves can't? Is it possible you know thieves can't? No, probably not.
Oh my god.
Hang on one moment. I was getting something for my granny, and she'll walk back. What was it? You said information, and I didn't want to. I'm trying to be careful about how
Oh,
I say information, right?
dearie,
He said that they had more wares.
No shopping, no wares, no items. The signing up for the Hopstacle course. There
Oh,
is
right.
some sort of sponsorship or incentive.
Oh, okay. And she just turns and goes back. Do you have some sort of sponsorship or incentive for the obstacle course?
Oh yes, and then they they're like so used to being so like emphatic, and they're like, oh yes, they like quiet down a little bit. Yes, well, yes, actually, I do. The name's Kip. By the way, I don't think I said that quite yet. And yes. So you see, I seek the title and the half price pint amulet, but I myself I cannot compete. So I am willing to sponsor an adventurer, pay the 5 gold piece entrance fee, and in exchange for winning me that title and the half price pint deal, I will offer up 75 gold pieces.
But I want the title. Can we keep the title?
Oh no. That's not part of the deal, my dear.
Oh, okay. And she'll just turn around and walk back to Granny like, no, it's bad. Not even worth talking to him.
Oh my gosh, that's the best. Can Granny do an insight check to see?
Yeah, go
if
for it.
She knows that that's not true. I can't imagine that she's
Uh,
not going to pass this.
I don't even know what that would be with that, because you truly think that's what it
She
is.
just wants the title.
Oh.
Yeah, she just
Oh,
wants the
true.
title.
So yeah, why don't you give let's do a persuasion, because I don't think you're trying to be deceitful.
No, not at all. She just doesn't think it's a good deal. I mean, he said, looking at Granny's face, that Brizo would continue and said, "Yeah, I mean, it's so unreasonable. I wanted to keep the title. I think offered to pay us like 75 gold, but why wouldn't we keep the title?"
Oh, dearie, what need of a title? I mean, 75 gold pieces. Oh, it's a little 6 of one, half dozen for the other, whatever they say. Here's what we'll do. Oh, Kage, could we get different sponsors?
Yeah, so you sign up individually. So like the
Okay.
flyer says, only one can be victorious. So
Right. Okay.
And Pollock yells from the tavern, and it's gonna be me.
Okay, cool. Oh, dearie, you're right. This is a terrible deal for you. You just won the title and a pretty amulet, and yes, I think the tavern keeper's deal is a much better sponsorship for you.
Yeah.
Why don't you go run along and go sign up with him?
I'll go tell Pollock. I'll go tell Pollock.
Yes, great. Yes, very good. I'll see you soon. I'll be right behind you.
and Kip has been like watching this happen. Like, oh boy.
Granny's slowly backing up towards the wagon. Okay, now. See you, Brizo. See you soon. Is Brizo walking away?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Brizo's probably like, why is Granny still calling after me?
Yeah, exactly.
Like really laying it on thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Granny goes back and talks to Kip, was it?
Yeah, Kip.
Halfling? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they'll give you the same deal. They'll explain that in exchange for the title and the half price pint amulet, that they'll give you the 75 gold pieces, and they will pay for your 5 gold piece entrance fee.
Got it. Is there anything cool in this wagon?
Like they mentioned to Brizo, they actually haven't set up for merchant stuff yet. They're very much a talker, and they just arrived with like the caravan, so they've just been chatting up everybody. And
Cool.
It's likely that they probably will never actually get around to selling anything while they're here.
Cool.
But yeah.
This sounds lovely. How about we throw in one item from your wagon too, if I happen to get that title? A fair exchange, don't you think?
Oh, I feel like 75 gold pieces is plenty enough.
Oh, dearie. I've been around a long time. I've seen many 75 gold piece bags passed by me, and I'll see many more, I'm sure. It's nothing to me. But a special item from your wagon, from your shop here, wouldn't that just be something I could take to the grave with me? Which might be soon.
Uh,
Who
if you prefer, you
knows?
could have an item instead of the 75 gold pieces.
Hmm. 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 How about we leave that up for once I win?
That would work for me.
Okay. And I'll get free reign over your shop here, and I can sort through and see what I can find.
Sounds great.
Okay, I love it. I love this.
Watch like them all be
deal.
like 5 gold piece collectible
Mm.
items.
She'll walk away with 75 gold pieces. She's not stupid, but worth
Yeah.
a shot.
Cool. So Granny's gonna make the deal with Kip then?
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Kip will shake your hand and talk quickly to like a sort of like a page and hand the page like 5 gold pieces, and you can see them run up towards the tavern where they're gonna put the 5 gold pieces in for you.
Lovely.
I guess we'll see you at the finish line then, shall we? Yep.
Oh, indeed you will.
Excellent. I'm seeing in chat that it's literally just the dollar store wagon.
Yeah.
I hope not. If Granny could not spot that this is a dollar store wagon, she needs to get a different profession. She's literally I didn't say this, but she's a smuggler from another life, and she knows merchandise.
All right, so let's head back towards the tavern then. So I imagine Brizo has shown back up and Pollock is there, probably still happily taking down a beer.
Pollock, it was a bad deal. Granny agreed.
Oh, hey, that's fine. I think that any deal where I get 25 gold and half off drinks for the rest of my life,
And the title. Don't forget the title.
and the title. That sounds great. All right. What was the tavern keeper's name? Brockus.
Mm-hmm.
Pollock is just going to call him BA. And he's going to clap him on the shoulder and say, all right, you got yourself a deal. I'm in for your 5 gold.
Excellent. And of course, 25 gold pieces if Olga doesn't win.
Oh, she's not going to win. I may not win, but she sure isn't going to win.
And Brockus will shake your hand. And as he does that, he'll also note it's quite a busy town out there. And he'll slide you a key to a room in the inn as well.
Oh, that's awesome. Is there room for the 3 of us in this room?
He's specifically giving you that key because you've made that deal with him.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, cool. Yeah. We'll make it work. Thank you. Thank you.
Brizo will lean in and just stick her hand out too. She's just assuming that.
Yeah. So
it's involving her somehow.
And he'll do the same exchange. He'll shake your hand and he'll slide a key across the bar top to you as well. Yeah. So we'll in the morning then there will be a caravan that'll take you out to the Hopstacle course, and we'll see you at the finish line.
All right. I'm super excited about participating in this hospital course.
Oh God! No one cut him off.
Nope. Nope.
Excellent. So just as a recap now, we have each of our players. Granny has made a deal with Kip the merchant, and Brizo and Pollock have made their deals with Baracus. Yeah. So night is coming. It's getting darker outside. People are starting to kind of disperse, and night is falling ever darker. And do you all head to bed, or is there anything else you would like to do before morning?
Oh man, Jason the player wants to go spy on Olga, but Pollock the character would probably just go to bed.
Yeah.
Brizo would want to see any music or dance if there's any shows going on. She would probably
Yeah,
look
so
around for that.
especially since you're staying in this inn, it wouldn't be like you could probably just hang out in the bar area until the music kind of dies down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, as the night came on, there was some different bards and stuff that pop onto the stage and do various different sets and things, and yeah, the music will go on for quite some time, and you can take your leave up to your room whenever makes sense. And how about Granny?
Yeah.
Granny has no room, right?
No.
She's...
Granny can. I'm happy for Granny to stay in my room or in Brizo's room, whichever. We can make things work.
Okay.
Is Granny coming
I'm
back to the tavern?
Yeah,
so
is Granny
did
coming
come
back
back.
to the tavern?
Yeah, Granny did come back to the tavern. Yeah.
Oh yeah, then Brizo would definitely offer.
Okay. She'll take a look at Brizo and then Pollock and see how stinking drunk Pollock is, and
I have been
says,
drinking only the finest of things. I don't stink.
I'm
I
sure.
had a spa treatment today.
Yes, kind of undid everything at the spa, if you ask me. And Granny will sidle up next to Brizo, taking the offer, I suppose. Oh, I picked the wrong deal, you guys. I'm so mad.
This room is totally worth 75 gold.
All right. So with that, then we're going to actually take a quick break before we get into the next day. So chat, be sure to stick around. You can also obviously feel free to refresh your drinks, because it is the Brewski Jubilee. And we'll be back within, let's say, 10 minutes for some more Hopstacle course action. So see you soon. All right, we're back with everybody.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Also, Jason, I did realize that it was actually my fault that the stuff didn't show up right at the beginning.
Oh,
I rearranged my windows and I forgot.
I like
I already blamed Jason.
Yeah, exactly.
Same page, you and me.
But we're back. Welcome back, everybody, for some more Brewski Jubilee. We are, as you can see by the new layout, going to be utilizing some maps for this part. So I hope that you enjoy that. I can already see a turtle moving around. Excellent. So, yeah. So, as you all prepare in the morning, you're woken up by well, since you all are staying at Baracus's inn, you all are woken up by Baracus, and he'll let you know that the caravan is getting ready to set out for the Hopstacle course. You'll see as you exit the tavern that there's another name that is signed up on this sheet, and in all capital letters, you can just see the name Nim written out underneath those spaces. And Baracus and Kip have already made sure y'all had your money inserted into the jar and names signed up on the sheet. And so all of that is set and ready to go. Is there anything you all would like to do before the caravan sets off? There's not like a ton of time, but if there's anything in particular you wanted to prepare, spells or otherwise.
I would like to handicap Olga.
Well, you don't see her, so what is your
Then never mind.
Okay.
Who organizes the course?
So there's like a committee of townspeople at this point that helps organize the course, and the mayor plays a big role in it, as does Baracus, actually, as it is his tavern who helps host the event.
Is his last name Obama?
No. No, it's not.
Got it. Okay.
Brizo would get breakfast. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna maybe see if I can get some intel on the course, but I think it'll be more fun if I just go in without that.
Yeah, no, that's a smart idea.
Cool. Brizo?
Oh, she would get a light breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, Baracus can make sure that the kitchen whips something up for y'all. maybe it's something that you can kind of like take on the road with you as folks are starting to pack things up.
Pollock would like a country Benedict.
Is he hungover? Do you get hungover?
Yes. Great question in chat, actually, from Mystical Madness. Does Jason have a hangover? Does Pollock have a hangover?
Jason will have a hangover tomorrow. Absolutely. But I'm going to say that no, Pollock does not have a hangover because he is used to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's his jam and his jelly.
Excellent. So then you all arrive at the start of the Hopstacle course and are given a moment to collect yourselves. Several clerics and paladins are in a tent off to the side preparing spells to assist participants who are unable to complete the course. A congregation of townsfolk have formed near the starting line with pennants proclaiming their favorite competitors. A couple of onlookers even have your names scrawled on their banners already. And an individual steps up beside you with a stack of parchments in their hands and shouts, "The rules of engagement are as follows. 1. Participants shall stop at each drink station. 2. Participants shall not veer off the designated path in any direction. 3. Participants shall not make attempts on another competitor's life. Inability to follow these rules will result in disqualification." Chat, do y'all want to tell us what your different pennants and banners and things say? I know that there were some people throwing out some hashtags, so if y'all want to go ahead and cheer for your competitor, throw that into chat. We'll see how everybody aligns here. Go ahead.
Pollock's banner is going to be the kind of dingy off-white that his face mask is, with a bunch of splattered paint, and he is holding up support the tort. Yes, thank you everyone in chat for supporting the tort.
Excellent.
Team like Nolga. Yes, I do like Team Nolga.
That's good too. So on the starting line, you'll see Olga, who you all met last night, but you'll also see a small gnome, and she's got like a freckled face and sandy blonde hair that's braided back into two plaits across her shoulder, that like run across her shoulders, and she's in very kind of like modest clothing, very like earth tones, and she has these bright blue eyes that just kind of look around and as she waits in anticipation for the obstacle course to start.
Can we tell?
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, you go.
Can we tell what class that this? Did you say gnome or halfling?
I said gnome.
Gnome. What the gnome is?
So you can see that that what she carries with her is a short sword and a hand crossbow. I don't know that you would gather too much more just from looking at her.
Pollock would kind of sidle up and be like, "Hey man, I'll help you if you help me."
She looks at you like kind of like not like nervously, but like she's not interested in like a conversation, and kind of like takes a step to the side away from you, and doesn't even like say anything.
Pollock doesn't take offense.
Cool.
Brizo would go up to whomever made the announcement and say about the rules, and say, "So then magic is okay, but not like loudly, just kind of walking up to have a one-on-one conversation. So magic is okay."
Yes, as long as you don't harm an opponent or it doesn't carry you off the course, and you'll need to stop at each table.
Great. And she'll walk back.
That makes the DM nervous. Excellent. So just a kind of some details. Go ahead.
How dare you, Brittni? How dare you?
I'm team whoever is gonna give Pollock sass and not any time of day.
Oh, that's so good. So just some kind of like logistical pieces for the players. So at each table, when you take a drink, your character will make a Constitution saving throw. And every single time that you fail a Constitution saving throw,
Oh no.
you will take a level of exhaustion that will only take place for that following turn. So like the turn after you visit the table, you'll take that level of exhaustion, and then if you fail another saving Constitution saving throw at an additional table, the turn after that will be like the second level of exhaustion, etc.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So oh, I lost my page. LOL. Awesome. So ahead of you lies a path surrounded by thick growth, the end of which leads into the mouth of a cave at the foot of a rocky cliff. You can see 2 wooden benches set up with beer kegs, one at the starting line and the other near the cavern. One of the clerics you saw earlier steps up to the first table, casts thaumaturgy, and their voice booms over the crowd's cheers. 3, 2, 1, drink! And so if all of y'all wants to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I cast guidance.
Okay.
On whom?
Myself.
Wait, can't you do up to 3
my
people?
God, I got a 1. I don't even
Oh, no.
need guidance. No, it's per person. It's blessed. That's the cantrip.
Oh, bless
blesses
us.
everybody.
Yeah, bless.
I got a 1 plus a 1,
Plus
so it doesn't
1?
matter anyway.
Do you have any modifiers for that?
I mean, yes, plus 2, so that's a total of 4.
4? Okay, that's still not enough. It's a pretty low DC for this first table, but
Yeah,
4
great.
will not do it. So on your first turn then, you're going to have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
That's probably gonna be important.
Starting off good.
It'll be fine. No, it'll be totally fine.
What
You got
everybody
this.
else have?
I
Granny.
got a 19.
19. Yep, you're good.
I just need to get that
Pollock had a
dice
15.
away.
15. All right, dope. And then if I could also get everybody to roll for initiative, that will determine our turn order for the course.
Oh, thank goodness I have advantage of initiative. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yikes. 6 for Granny.
I will use Vigilant Blessing, which comes with my I was gonna say circle because I'm used to druids. That comes with my domain, so that gives me advantage on initiative. So does that mean I roll straight because of the failed roll from before?
I'm not including the initiative as part of like your turn.
Okay, cool.
Your turn will take place after the initiative starts.
Awesome.
And I'm trying to get my roll 20 is not working for me, which is great.
Bum, 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 ba, bum. Pollock got a 10. 10 all day. 7 plus 3.
Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay, sorry. Pollock got 10.
10.
What did everybody else get?
6.
16 for Brizo.
6 for Granny.
Six. A solid 6. Right. And Nim rolled 15. And Olga actually did not get a very good initiative roll.
Good.
And rolled a 5. All right, so Brizo is up first then. Yeah, so your first turn then will have disadvantage on ability checks, and all you see in front of you is just a straight path up to the next table. So whatever you'd like to do.
Cool. So she will move her 30 feet. And as she moves up, she is going to cast darkness and drop it back at the beginning.
at the beginning. Nice. Yeah, let me.
So it's a 15-foot radius, spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through it, and non-magical light can't illuminate it. Yeah, so it is 15-foot radius.
Oops, I meant to draw a thing and I didn't. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong tool. That would be why I didn't draw the thing like I thought I was going to. So it's like right about there, I
Perfect.
think. Is that 15? Oh, it's radius, isn't it? Not.
Yeah, radius.
Yeah, that's right. I know math. Radius is the short one. Okay, anywho. So yeah, so now there is a darkness afoot. And is that going to be your turn?
I think so, because I think that means I cannot. So would we be able to dash, like take the action to dash?
Is darkness an action or is that a bonus action?
Yeah, it's an action. I was just making sure. Like, so now I don't have one.
Yeah,
so...
you could dash if you had the action still.
Okay, nope, that was worth it. That was the end of her turn.
All right, so Nim is up next, and it's just in like utter darkness. And her walking speed is 25. And so she is just that would probably be like what, like half speed to like go walk through darkness that you can't see through.
Yeah, or they could go off course.
So she's gonna move very slowly. It's this course on the sides is like surrounded by like growth and stuff. So as long as she like can stay, like in between that, I think that she'll be good for that. Yeah. So then that will be her turn because she can't see anything. So Pollock, you're up next.
I feel like since Pollock is one of Brizo's companions, party members, that he's used to dealing with her darkness. So he's just going to go, he's going to dash.
All right. So Pollock, you're going to make it to this point right there on the map.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you get there, boo, boo, boo. There are 2 gnolls that come out of this area, and so one of them is going to make a longbow attack at you, and the other one is going to throw their spear, and then they're both going to enter into the path here.
Oh, this is exciting.
So the first one will make their longbow attack. Oh, that's a nat 1, so they're definitely not gonna hit you on that. The arrow probably goes like way over the the course, and yeah, that definitely does not hit. And the other one makes their spear attack, does a 17 hit.
It does, except what's the damage?
The damage for that is 1d6 plus 2. So that's only 3 points of damage.
Okay, well, I rolled a 15 on my deflect missiles, so I catch it.
Oh God.
I catch the spear.
Okay.
And I plant it in the ground next to me, and I kind of lean on it. And have they moved it within? Oh, they have. Okay, they've moved within here, so it's still technically my turn, right?
Yeah, that was sort of like a surprise attack kind of thing.
Cool. I am going to, if I may, I would love to just attack this one that's right there.
Yeah.
And so that'll be a. Where's my character sheet? Sorry, I was looking at my reactions. So that'll be a 9 + 6, a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
15 to hit, and I'm also going to use a bonus action to use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
And so that is 2 extra unarmed attacks. So that is a 19 to hit and a 13 to hit.
The 13 will not hit.
Okay, so my staff hits and 1 unarmed strike hits. So that is a so that is 18 points of damage all day. But because I have I got hold on, I gotta.
And you're hitting the one just diagonal to you, correct? Just the one?
Correct. I have Drunken Technique, so whenever I use Flurry of Blows, I can use the disengage action, and my walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of my current turn. And so I started here. So instead of the normal 50 or 40, I can get to 50. So I can get to right there.
Did you drink this morning? Are you drunk?
Pollock is always drunk.
He just had the one. At least. All right.
And he kind of waves and says, "Nice try."
All right, so is that Pollock's turn then?
That's it. That's it for me.
All right. Next up in the turn order is Granny.
I mean,
You are
so
in darkness right now.
Granny can't see. She can't see past the darkness, that's for sure. I mean, she would just dash straight ahead. Whoa, her dash is 60 feet. Can she just run up past Pollock?
She would take attack of opportunity going past the gnolls.
Yeah, but she doesn't know about them, does she?
She doesn't, but she might as soon as she runs into one.
Yeah.
Do it.
She's gonna run. She's gonna run. Yeah, she's gonna run. She's gonna dash. She's going fast.
Are you gonna dash right down the middle? Okay, I see how it is. Yeah, so you're going to take that attack of opportunity then from Knoll number 2. Ooh, and that's a nat 20 I just rolled.
Oh, no.
No, it's not.
So that is the one that still has a spear, because that's the one that was shooting with the longbow earlier. And so it is one-handed using its spear.
Wait,
Granny's
how many
gonna die
spears
here.
does it have? Because I caught it spear.
That was Knoll number 1. This is Knoll number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Knoll number 2 started off with a bow and arrow and has switched to the spear when it walked out. So that is 5 damage.
Okay. Yikes. With the opportunity attack, can she continue her dash?
Yeah, I think
her?
so. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, she's basically
think
here.
that's
She has
how
to stop at
rules work,
every.
Yeah, you just take the damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take the damage and run. Cool. So she stops at the next table, I suppose.
Cool. All right. So Olga is up, and Olga will also kind of run up, but she'll end up stopping at the gnolls, and she's going to attempt to swing at them. And so she has a multi-attack, so she's going to swing a few times at the one that's in front of her.
What? What is this?
She a beefy girl.
Multi-attack. Oh, wait. I guess I do too.
Oh, she also got a nat 20. This Knoll is toast. So that's 2 of her attacks hit. One of them for extra damage. Oh yeah, I can't imagine that this Knoll is gonna make it through this. Yeah, the one Knoll goes down, the one that's directly in front of her. And you'll see as like the gnoll goes down, there will be like clerics off to the side that like take and like levitate like the gnoll's body to the side, and they start to like do like healing magic and stuff on it. And that is going to be Olga's turn. Now it's the gnoll's turn, and obviously that one is going to go after Olga as the only one that's standing there, and it does not get the hit off. And then we're back to Brizo.
She will. Man. Let's see how far that. Okay. She will cast Toll the Dead on that gnoll. And so it's a spell save DC, which I believe mine is 14. Sorry, it's a wisdom save, which I believe the DC is 14.
It rolled an 11.
Awesome. And has it been hit before?
No, that one has not been hit yet.
Dang. Okay. So it takes 11 points of damage.
All right. You badly hurt it, but it is still standing.
Okay. Well, she's gonna take her chance then and run up to her movement and pop next to Granny.
Okay,
But
so
she'll
it's
take
gonna
she'll
make
take it.
a bite attack on you then. That is 16 to hit.
That misses. My AC is 17.
Nice. Well, it does not get you. Is that your turn then?
That is the end of my turn.
Dope. So Nim is still trying to make her way through here. In the last one that is yet in the darkness, and
Come to the sound of our voice, Nim. Come to the sound of our voice.
so she'll come out.
We're being nice now.
And she will do a short attack against this remaining gnoll, and that will hit. And that's a D6 for her. The gnoll is still standing, however. But actually, yeah, she also has multi-attack. I almost forgot. Oh, that isn't that one, though, so that will not hit. Yeah, that is gonna be her turn. And now Pollock. So for that first table, you'll only be able to move up to that table. So taking a drink at the table is basically like a free action, and that will end your turn. So if there's anything you want to do, you just would do that before you take the drink. But you won't be able to move beyond that until your next turn.
Super. Pollock would like to cast web behind my two compatriots.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use my spider staff that you so graciously granted me by giving me a rare item. And I'm going to cast web.
After he gives me crap about how much gold I gave him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chad, I want you all to be noting this.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to delete that. Let me, what is that? Hold on. Spells web. 20-foot cube. 20-foot cube. Okay, draw shape. I'm going to make it white because it's webs. 20-foot cube. I'm going to stay within the confines of the thing.
Okay.
So all of that is webbed.
Great. Is that
which
like
means
terrain?
Webs are flammable. Each character that starts its turn in the webs or that enters them during its turn must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is restrained for as long as it remains in the webs.
Oh, so they're restrained.
Restrained if they do not save. The save is 15, dexterity 15.
All right.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to drink.
Awesome. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I would be happy to. So that's a 15 plus 2, 17.
You're good. And you should be on the
Oh, on the table.
Yeah, on the table.
Got it. Okay. We're at the table.
Yes, you're at the table. Belly up.
Then behind my friends is all of the web.
Great. Granny, it's your turn. I can't hear you talking.
Yeah, your mic.
It's my fault. Sorry. Can Granny
Oh,
just?
no.
I was like, what?
Imagine if also my mic stopped working.
Yeah.
Can Granny just go up and drink? Is that a thing she can do?
Yep.
So I mean, I think she actually could have moved all the way there before,
Oh,
but
I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. I don't. Again, the roll 20 is weird for me. Cool. Yeah, she doesn't have any fancy magic tricks that she can throw behind her. So
All right, give
I
me
have
a
a
con
staff.
save then.
I took that offer of a rare magic item and ran with it.
3.
Literally.
A 3. That will not do it. So
You sure?
on your following turn, you will have disadvantage on ability checks.
All right. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Granny. Bye.
So now it's Olga's turn, and Olga is going to attempt to finish off this knoll with her brilliant multi-attack. The couple times that I've ran this game, Olga could not hit for crap. She struggled so bad. See, yeah, 2 of those did not hit. I don't understand, but one of them did.
Yeah, bye, Olga. Bye.
And that is enough to take out that knoll. So you'll see again the clerics will come by, and they'll remove it
Have
from
to
the
cut
web.
it out of the webs.
They'll remove it from the web, and yeah, lift the knolls off the track, and they're doing like healing magic on the side and such. And so, what does Olga have to do in order to pass through this?
The web?
Dex save. Yep. DC 15. If they do not save, they are restrained and cannot move.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably not going to make it.
Yeah. Bye.
Yep. Nope. So she steps into the web and she gets stuck there for the turn.
And I can concentration on that, so I'm just gonna concentrate.
Brizo.
So then she would.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my thing
Last
just
year-
froze
Yes,
up.
it's
What
free
is it that you
action.
want to do?
She'll take a drink.
Okay. Give me a con save.
And is that a disadvantage because of my earlier one?
That was just for the turn after you left the table, which I don't think you needed to do an ability check on anything on that turn. So.
Okay, cool. That is a 15. Much better.
A 15, yes, you are absolutely fine. So, yeah, you'll do great this next turn. Not guaranteed.
Mm-mm.
All right, so that makes it Nim's turn, and Nim will also try to make it through the web, and will make a dexterity saving throw.
DC 15.
Yeah, that's
Also,
not gonna make
KJ,
it.
your lovely bride says that the storm is back.
Oh, good. Great.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
There's like a thunderstorm outside, and she thinks that may have been part of the problem with my mic earlier. So.
Oh.
And like my service, so.
I think it's because you didn't change the batteries.
Get out of here. All right. So let's reveal more of the map, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Ooh.
Ooh, wait, is that water? Because I'm in.
Ooh.
Carry me, Brizo.
I bet she totally could. Like, you could like Yoda on because you're a little.
Yeah, she's so little.
Yeah.
So little.
Just a
And
little
frail.
dragonborn.
All right. So for the folks of you, for all of you and not the NPCs who are at this table, what you see before you is a large sheer cliff face that rises before you, and at the foot of the cliff is an open cavern. The path is 15 feet wide, and the mouth of the cavern extends 15 feet high at its tallest point. The end of the path disappears into darkness. So if you do not have dark vision or some sort of sufficient light source, it will be very difficult for you to see within here, and any perception checks or anything like that you make, any checks that you make using sight will be at disadvantage.
Will you let me retcon something if we had seen this when we came up to the table?
Yeah, you would have seen this coming up to the table.
Okay, I have Eyes of Night, which grants the benefit of dark vision to any number of creatures I see within me. So I don't remember if they have dark vision, but I would give it to
Oh, nice. There you
the
go.
two of them. Yep.
I'll take that.
Yes, I will.
I'm so excited
I
about
also
this
happily accept.
domain right now. It's really helped me out. So
That's
I can.
great.
Yeah. So you guys have dark vision.
Well, all y'all stuff that where I'm like, when would they ever use that? It's
I
like,
know.
oh, this is coming in handy. And does that just like last for like a while, or?
That's a good question. 10 minutes, and I can do it 3
yeah.
times.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. So then I believe it's up to Pollock then, correct?
Wonderful. Yeah. All right, here we go. Now that I have my, oh wait, did Brizo move?
No. That was just from like when I moved up, saw it, cast it, drank.
Right.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Then yes, in that case, I will dash, and I will go to here and then to there.
So what's the water situation here?
Yeah, so the area that you are currently in, oh man, I'm not making this fit on the stream at all. That's cool. LOL. Sorry, stream. Y'all know where the other NPCs are, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
They're fine.
Yeah.
That makes it worse. Okay. So the water situation is that you're walking into a cavern, so actually the water that you see there is like coming off the top of like the mountainside and like going down into a stream, and it's running, you can tell that it's running parallel to like the cavern that Pollock just went into.
Cool.
Awesome. So Pollock, wow, you are so fast.
He's so fast.
What is your walking
I'm
speed?
a monk.
Oh yeah, I guess
40.
you're a monk. That's right. Okay.
40 and I
the
dashed.
fastest little turtle you ever did see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's like the tortoise and the hare, only I'm winning.
All right.
the time.
So it's because you have dark vision, you're able to tell that what lies in front of you is a large iron gate, and it extends from like wall to wall, floor to ceiling. There isn't like a lock or a hinge or anything that you can see like that. You can just see the light at the end of a tunnel.
Okay.
Coming through on the other
So
end.
I see a grate in front of me, but no way to open it.
Not currently, but if you would like to make a check of some sort.
Sure, I'll give an investigation.
This map is amazing.
Thank you.
So that investigate. So that's an 8 all day.
8. You don't really with an 8 for your investigation, you don't see anything immediately. But you think that with a gate like this, like if you were to hit it hard enough, eventually it would probably break down. There may be other ways to open it, but they don't become they're not immediately aware to you.
Roger that. Well, I mean, I can't act. I dashed, so no worries.
All right, Granny, you're up.
Ooh. Baby, Granny is dashing. She's going. She's moving. She's going to go there, 60 feet to there. Does that make sense? Yeah. Why not? And that's maybe I just lied where that was. I don't remember. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is this so hard?
I think you're back one.
Is it because I failed that con save?
You made me smart. I can't do it.
It's possible.
It's real. Yeah, this is where it was. Okay, cool. So that's 60 feet right there.
So you would also see in front of you, you might not be able to make out like all the details of the gate, but you would see the light at the end of the tunnel coming through like slats of the gate. So you'd get like you could tell there's something between you and the exit of this tunnel.
I see. Would Granny know if her like thieves' tools would help on that? Is she close enough to the gate to see?
You'd probably have to get like a little bit closer to the gate, because you're like 25 feet away from it.
Yeah,
but
she's old too.
There isn't anything that would be like apparent that you'd be able to see, that the thieves' tool would be helpful for.
Get it.
But you could make a perception check just to kind of look around you if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do that. Also, maybe looking for any more gnolls that might jump out.
And you'd be doing that at disadvantage due to your inebriation.
Oh, shoot. Yep, that's right. Okay. All good. 16.
Yeah, so you'll see, boop, boop. Let me show you, and then you'll see what you see. You'll see right next to you is a switch, a lever, if you will.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that you'll notice that next to you.
Cool. Okay, cool. I guess that's all I can really do, right? Yeah.
Cool. All right, Olga will attempt to get out of this stupid web.
Actually, sorry, can I ask a stupid question?
Yeah, go for it.
I would have to be literally on that square to interact with that thing.
Yeah, you'd
right?
have to be 5 feet closer. Unless we had Go-Go Gadget arms or something that had...
Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you. I have Go-Go Gadget arms. Of course. Cool.
So, actually, Olga does get that deck save.
Boo!
Yeah, so she's just able to run through it then. She doesn't have to do that every 5 feet, right?
You're good.
So she's going to walk up to the table and take her drink then. And that is a pass for her. All right, we're back to Brizo.
She will dash. I think that's all she can do.
Awesome. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
not awesome for you. I don't know.
No, yeah, that's all. I don't think I have any tricks for that.
I mean, you gave
either.
everybody a dark vision already, so I feel like that's a pretty solid move.
Yeah, this would have sucked without it.
All right, Nim is going to attempt to get out of... oh, no, that is not happening. So that is Nim's turn. Oh, poor Nim.
No, Nim.
Pollock,
I had
you're
money
up.
on Nim. Oh.
Granny, did you point out the switch when
No.
you came up to it?
Nope, sure didn't.
Remember,
Okay.
Granny is going for the title. So...
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So it doesn't look like there's any way to open this gate other than trying to knock it down to Pollock.
That is what you see.
Okay. Can I try to climb it?
I mean, climbing it would just get you to the roof of the cavern. You'd be
Right,
able
but
to tell
so
that.
there's no way over it.
No, it like the cavern surrounds it on every side.
And if I were to try to lift it, would I be able to lift it and kind of like scoot under it?
It is a very heavy iron gate that you can now tell is attached to some sort of mechanical contraption. So you could certainly try, but it would be a very high DC in order to have the strength to lift it up high enough for your turtle shell to get underneath it.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to metagame it because Pollock is looking forward. He doesn't look back. Never look back. And so yeah, I guess I'll just attack this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 19 on the dice plus 6, so 25 to hit against the gate.
Go ahead and swing it.
And I'm using my staff, which is where's my attack action? So that's 1d6 plus 3. So that's at 8 damage against the gate.
Yeah, you certainly damaged the gate, but there still is not a way for you to get through it with that.
Okay.
Did you say you had multi-attack?
I do. I'll take another swing.
Okay.
So that's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And another 8 damage.
Yeah, so this is looking certainly hurt, but it you still would not be able to make it through.
Does it look like if I were to, because I can take an unarmed attack for free. So that's 9 to hit.
You you hit this gate and you can hear like the ring of like the iron metal, but there's no extra damage. If anything, it like reverberated back into your hand a little.
All right, fine. My claws don't feel so great. I'm not going to spend a key point. Yeah, I guess I can't move, and I don't want to force a perception check because Pollock wouldn't be looking backwards. He'd be looking ahead. So yeah, I guess I'll just roll perception to see if I can see anything beyond the gate.
Okay.
So that is 21 total, 16 on the dice.
Yeah, I'll reveal what's after the gate here. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, that's a whole lot.
Sorry. Why is this not?
Are you on the right layer? Because you did the lever. I only know a little bit to know that the layers suck.
Enough to be dangerous. Bianca.
Exactly.
Yes.
I
use
change
roll
it off
20
of
every
that layer.
Tuesday. And
Why is this not working?
Is layer the right word? Or what's it called, Jason?
yeah, there's the reveal option, and
Yeah, I'm underneath reveal areas. Why is this not working?
oh, sometimes it'll automatically choose hide instead of reveal. So you gotta re-click on reveal.
I did.
Oh, weird. Show it to me.
Hold on, let me just refresh the page. One
Yep,
moment,
that's
please.
actually the last trick is refreshing the page.
Well, I had the
Have
issue
you
at the
turned
very
it off
beginning
and
where
then
it
turn it
wouldn't
on
let
again?
me like take control of any tokens to give you all turn order.
Mhm.
So I really actually don't mind Roll20 that much, but obviously
Yeah,
there
it's
are
pretty good.
glitchy pieces to it. I'm getting like the
Also,
yellow.
I would like to give a huge shout out to my girlfriend Sarah for bringing me a gigantic bottle of water.
Very smart.
Okay, chat. What's going on here? Oh, that
Yep.
worked.
There you go. Yeah.
I wonder if maybe I was too close to like the revealed area already when I was selecting it.
But you also refresh, which fixes most things on here.
Okay, so chat probably won't be able to see this because of the nature of how much window I can actually show, but what you'll see on the other side of you'll see the table on the outside of the cavern and a dirt path with large grass growing on either side of it.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, and is that your turn then, Pollock?
Yes, that's it for me.
All right, Granny, you're up.
Okay. Granny is going to. First of all, Granny is watching Pollock just smash at the gate with her newly blessed dark vision from Brizo and is
Wham,
loving
wham,
it.
wham. Wham,
She's
wham, wham.
loving it. So
Mhm.
she's gonna move 5 feet to the switch. She's going to use her cunning action, fast hands, to use her bonus action to use this object and like switch it. I assume it's pretty clear how to use the switch.
Yeah, it's just like on and off. Basically, it's just a lever. Yeah. So when you pull the lever, the gate rises up into the ceiling of the cavern.
Pollock is stunned. Stunned, I tell you,
Mhm.
stunned.
And it
Does
probably
Pollock
does
think
it
that
like
it
a
was
little bit
him?
rickety. Like you can tell it was normally like it had like a good path, but because it was bashed so many times,
Yeah.
it's like crunk, 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 crunk. Wrong
Oh,
lever,
man.
crunk.
So also I think it would be hilarious if Granny just runs past Pollock too.
Yeah.
For the rest of my action, I guess I'll dash. Ooh, whoops. Oh gosh, I've double clicked a thing. Do I not? So my main action is dashing. Do I 60 feet or do I go less what I just already moved the 5 feet? I don't know how to move in D&D.
You would go, yeah. So dashing just allows you to move your movement as a bonus or as an action. So you would use up the rest of whatever you had for your movement speed, and then you would move that additional, like your movement speed as an action.
Wouldn't flipping the switch be
Doesn't
the
she
action
has a
though?
bonus action.
I have a bonus action that lets me do stuff like that.
Oh, I
It's
see.
literally all I have, Jason. Don't take it away from
Are we
me.
on the same team?
I'm
you
not trying to
guys?
take it away. I'm just
No,
you know,
Granny isn't.
hashtag
Literally
rules log.
different sponsors. Literally different people rooting for us at this point. Also, Granny kind of wants to see Nim win, and that's not going to happen. So
No, Nim is still stuck in webs.
She's
She cannot
pissed.
get out.
Poor Nim.
Cool. So Granny's basically at the next thing.
All right.
However.
So you're 5 feet away from that table for the next turn.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
All right, so Olga is going to go ahead and make her turn. And she does not have dark vision, so as soon as she gets into the cavern area, she will have to take like her normal movement, which is 30 feet.
Bye, Olga.
And so she's just making her way through there. Yeah. I think that's all that she's gonna do. And Brizo, it's your turn. So you now have the gate open in front of you. Yeah.
Oh, badass. Yeah, then she will make it to the table. And then,
Nice.
did you say, and then she can drink, right? Is a free action?
Yeah, so the drinking at the table is your ending action. So if you have anything else you want to do, you should do it before you take the drink.
I got nothing because I dashed. So
Yep.
that is Constitution. Ooh, 16. 18. 18 for the con save.
Yeah, so the 18 will do it for you. So you're in the clear for that one.
Nice. If she looks over at Granny, does Granny look especially hurt from that hit that she took from the knoll earlier? Okay.
No. Yes and no.
Not any more than the rough and tumble Granny usually takes.
Yeah, exactly. She's squishy, but she'll be fine, hopefully.
Okay. I didn't know if how squishy she was.
All
That's the end
right.
of my turn.
So it is Nim's turn, who will still be attempting to get out of this stupid. Yeah, because you haven't done any other concentration spells. I almost said concentration and constitution at the same time, and that wasn't a word. So you said that's a dex saving throw. That is only 12 for her, so she is still stuck.
Oh,
This is so sad.
Yeah.
Poor Nim. I'm so sorry, Nim.
So sad.
Because she can't like disengage
sorry,
from
not
it,
sorry.
right? Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think that she
No,
has
it's all
on her that
dex
she can
save.
do.
Yeah.
All right, Pollock, you're up. So the gate is still open in front of you.
Bam. And then because I'm going to end my turn here, I'm going to use my staff and I'm going to cast web.
Oh God.
In a 20-foot, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to cast web back there. I'm going to.
Does that remove the other one?
Specifically, no, it does not. Specifically avoid catching Granny in the webs.
Oh. Thanks.
She owes you nothing for this.
You owe me nothing, but you're part of my team.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Yeah, this is an individual competition, but okay.
That's true. Brizo doesn't know that Granny took the thing from Kip.
I'm sure we probably discussed it before we went to bed, but
Granny probably wouldn't tell.
No, I don't think she would.
I'm sure she talked around it.
But yes,
it
was
I
made a deal too.
Yeah. So glad we all made deals.
15 on the Constitution save. 1-5.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, cool. That's it for me.
Excellent.
There are webs behind us.
Yep. All right, Granny.
Granny's got to drink.
Yeah.
Can't do anything.
Sorry, just take that out of context. Granny's got to drink.
Gotta drink. She hates this part, but she's gotta do it. Hashtag Granny's gotta drink.
Exactly.
Oh,
Crap. Oh, sugar.
this is gonna be
10.
good. Yeah, 10 will not do it.
No.
So that is Granny's second fail.
No.
So that means on your next turn you'll have disadvantage on ability checks and your speed is halved.
No, Kage, it's all I have is my speed. Oh.
So for the next
Pollock,
turn that will be
Chuckles and Turtle.
Chat says that Granny is full of booze and regrets.
It's so true.
I
She's
love
thinking
that.
about that spa. She's like, why am I here?
And actually, so at the end of Granny's turn, you all will hear behind you this loud clanging sound, and the gate has fallen back from the ceiling and is back in place now. It's still damaged, but it is now down and back in place.
Got it.
There's no way Olga or Nim is gonna win at this point. Olga still has another web in her way and this gate. Okay, so
And she's got dark vision, and that she doesn't have dark vision.
no, so she's just taking her sweet old time. So Olga will move her 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she sees that there is a gate in front of her that she is nowhere near being near it, so that's cool. All right.
The question that I have is that because Olga has won this 9 years in a row, does she know the lay of the land, or does this change every year?
I would say it probably changes every year. It's
Okay.
not relevant to the adventure, clearly. Yeah, I think this would be really embarrassing if this was the same course every year
Yeah.
and Olga was doing this terribly. Chat is offering donations to help Olga cheat, so just in case y'all are wondering what kind of chat we have right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. This is Jen, and she can't. No. Nim, I would
No.
allow. Nim, I would allow.
All right, Brizo, it's your turn, and so now before you lies. As you exit the den of the cavern, the bright sun illuminates a dirt path bordered by tall grass waving in the breeze. You hear the sound of rushing water not far off, and you think you might even feel the water's spray.
Oh, it feels like home.
Yeah.
She's going to move up 5 feet, and noticing that Granny is stumbling a bit, will reach behind her and touch Granny and cast Lesser Restoration. Granny, I just cured you of your drunkenness.
What? Could it be?
Because she thinks we're on the same team.
Yes, this is great. I love it.
She'll take the rest of her. Okay, so that was the action, and then that would put her 5, I think, right there. And then,
Granny's gonna say quickly as you walk away, Brizo, it would be a great time to put that clip in your hair. It would look so gorgeous here. Thank you.
oh, yeah, and she'll do that as a free action, and then she'll clip it in and then go.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Awesome.
So wait, does that what is my exhaustion at then?
So that
it
cures
the-
1 level of exhaustion, right?
So I'm back to 1 now.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. I'll take it.
Yeah, so you just have disadvantage on your ability checks.
Cool.
Brizo, for Tritons, do you have a swimming speed? Is that how that works?
Yeah, 30, and then
Oh, that's dope.
what do you call it? Can breathe water.
Nice. That'll be nice for you.
Yeah.
All right, so is that your turn then?
Yes, sorry, that's the end of her turn.
All right, so Nim is gonna make another freaking saving throw. That is still a fail. This die
Save
needs
Nim.
to go in the trash.
Oh,
Hashtag
poor
save
Nim.
Nim. Should I go back for?
Save Nim.
Pollock, it's your turn.
Hold on, I'm trying to type save Nim in the chat. There we go. All right. So Pollock will, let's see here. My standard movement is I can get to here. So I can get to here.
Okay, so
Is,
the
does
water.
anything happen once I get into the water?
Yeah, so the water is rushing. So you'll need to make me an athletics check to see how well
Oh.
you can swim across.
Pollock
Oh,
is
no
just swept
no
away.
problem. No problem.
Brizo
So
is so
that-
amused right now by this. She's just watching.
Did you say athletics check or acrobatics check?
Athletics.
Are you sure?
You want to describe to me and how your acrobatics check helps you swim?
I did a cartwheel across the water. No, so it's a 14, 9 plus 5.
A 14. So you're able to swim, but the water definitely carries you. So I'm using the wrong map. So as you're swimming across, oh, you're going the wrong way. Which way do you think water falls from a mountain? What are you? What?
Just doing laps.
Yeah, just circles.
Don't play with your friends, chat. All right, so you are down here. That's where the
Oh
water sweeps
no.
you to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got washed down there. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
that's fine.
Hold on,
I'll
let me
take it.
reveal more of the map here for y'all. I did not reveal that appropriately. Oh, this does not.
So I would enjoy to use a perception check, if I might, to see if there are if there anything in front of me that I need to be aware of.
How do you mean? Like just
Right, like enemies, switches. You know.
No, you just see you notice that like the path is there, right? So like in order to make your way to that table, you kind of have to like take like that weird like diagonal path. But the table is the closest thing that you see to you right there.
Okay, then I will just
Yeah, you're not able to
instead
see
of
too much. There's like tall grass
of
in front of
acting.
you, so you can't really see
Instead-
anything other than like the path on that side there.
cool. I'm gonna dash and I'm gonna drink.
All right.
So that a 5 on the Constitution check.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to do it. So your next turn, Pollock, then will be with your ability checks at disadvantage.
Okay.
All right.
Boo.
If you're good, then it's Granny's turn.
Yeah, that's mine.
Oof. Cool. Granny's gonna run, dash. How do I use this thing again? I guess she can't go through walls. So what? Explain to me again what happens when she walks into the water.
So you'll have to make an athletics check because the water is rushing so quickly to determine how far it carries you downstream.
I see. My swimming. So I'm trying to combine this dash with swimming, basically, and I'm doing it bad. So how far can I go into this water?
The way that I've been kind of just like playing it is if you make it into the water, it will kind of sweep you towards the shore, but like down shore. So if you make it into the water, I'll land you at the closest landing point because it doesn't make sense for you to like freeze in the middle of, I don't know. It's difficult to math, and I don't care enough to figure that part out.
Got it. So I can go 50 feet then.
Okay.
With my half speed.
Yeah, so then just go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Cool. Bloop.
Yeah, Granny, make an athletics check at disadvantage because you have level 1 exhaustion.
8. Shit. 16. I am rolling really well. 16.
Wow.
I hate you, Jason.
That still is going to carry you down the stream. So you're gonna end up right where Pollock was.
What?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
With a 16?
Yeah.
She's so frail though. She floats. She's just like basically her bones are
just
nothing.
carries you towards.
She's just gone. Out to sea.
Wait, where's Granny going?
She was born on a ship. She knows the water. She's got proficiency in water vehicles, and she can't.
Is she a
get
water
on shore.
vehicle? Is that what you're trying to say?
Maybe.
If it
All
works.
right, Granny, is that what you've got?
Oh,
turn?
sugar. Yeah, I think that's all I can do, mother.
Okay.
Crapper.
So it is Olga's turn. Oh my gosh, if I knew how to use a computer. And she's gonna go up to the gate and be like, "Well, I guess I should smash this." So she's gonna attack the gate with her lovely multi-attack.
Yeah. Attack it, Olga. Get it.
Those will all hit, and I think that is probably, yeah, that even at minimum damage, she'll take that out. So that the gate is now
What?
destroyed.
At minimal damage, she'll
Well,
take it
you-
out.
you
Well, you already
Get
took
out.
almost all of it out.
Get out.
You got over half of the gate down.
Mm-hmm.
And she hit 3 times, so yes, at minimum damage, she takes out the gate.
3 times.
And she
What
has another
level is
5
she?
feet of movement, so she'll take
82.
that. And now it's Brizo's turn.
So since she's a Triton, can she just?
Yeah, like it's your walking speed. Just take it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Join me, please. Join me at the table.
Brizo's
Hello,
like,
friend.
bye, Granny.
Hello, friend.
She might not even like. She just kind of waves at her, I guess, as she goes by. She can't help. And we'll take a drink.
All right. Give me that saving throw.
Ooh, this one might be closer. That's a 10 plus 2, so 12. For Brizo.
Yeah, that is not going to do it for you. So on your next turn, since you failed on the first one as well, you'll have disadvantage on ability saves, and your movement will be halved.
Okay.
Cool. Now it's Nim's turn, and dear God.
Please
Okay,
hold while we scroll all the way over to where Nim is.
I know. Every time I'm like, where? Oh my gosh.
I'm going to use my auto die and see if that will help Nim get released. What is it, a dex saving throw? That's what? It was 15, right?
Wait. If you recast the web, do you have to maintain concentration on the other web or no?
Jason?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. I'm looking.
Because you made it sound like it would stay up too, right?
Remember you said concentration, but I don't remember for which.
I have 10 charges. It's a 2nd level spell. 20-foot cube. It doesn't say anything about casting it again, like resetting it.
But if it's concentration, you can only do one at a time.
You would only be able to do 1 instance, I think, at a time.
And it's casting the spell web?
Yeah, so it's
Correct.
like a staff that casts the spell.
And that's concentration, so you'd only have 1 up at a time.
Okay.
Okay, then yes, then her webs disappear.
I'm just looking out. I just feel so bad for her.
All right,
now.
Nim's going to take a drink. Nim needs a drink.
Yeah, Nim needs, maybe give her 2.
She got a nat 20 on that, so she's going to be
Hey.
okay.
Yeah, if she wins, it's my fault.
I really don't think she's going to win.
Team Nim.
But you never
exactly.
know, chat. Live your dreams. All right, Pollock, it is your go.
All right.
Let me reveal more of this map here and give you some descriptors
Yeah, I would love it.
of what's going on here.
Please do. I feel like I'm nearing the finish line.
Are you?
I feel like so. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, it helps if I knew how to freaking use Roll20. Okay. So then, ahead of you lies a straight path with a narrow gorge cutting through. The finish line is visible, and as you step further away from the rushing stream, the sound of the crowd's cheers grow louder.
Is this a chasm that I'm going to jump over?
Yes,
This
and so
black
the part that you see where it's kind of like at an angle, it's indicating that there's like a slope. So not only do you have to jump over, you have to be able to like jump up onto that as well.
Oh, I
Awesome.
fucking got this. What do I need to roll?
All right, Pollock, your go.
Yeah. What do I need to roll? Get over and up.
So you're gonna run up to
Dude,
it and just make a jump?
Yeah. Do you mind an acrobatics check?
Well, before you get to that point,
It's not that easy. It's never that easy.
yeah, it's
No,
never
it's
that
gonna be
easy.
it's totally gonna be that easy.
Mm.
I'm a monk.
Why is that not letting me? Okay, what layer are you on?
I guess I should say, let's look and see if there's anything around. Perception would be.
You're a smidge late. on that one.
Oh,
All right. So, as you run across this area here where you see has just appeared, there is a pitfall. And if you want to give me a dexterity saving throw, we'll see how well you cross that as you trigger the trap.
Womp womp.
okay. So dexterity, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Saving throw. So that's +6. So that's a 22 all day. 16 on the dice.
You your foot touches the trap, and all of a sudden, this gaping hole forms underneath you, but you're able to keep your balance, and you just kind of hop over the sucker.
Boom, boom.
So you still have more movement to jump over this ravine area?
Yes, please.
So give me athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics is a 14 + 6, so 20.
Nice. Yeah. So you'll hop on over that bad boy. Dang, this is the cleanest I've ever seen anybody run this.
I'm a monk, so
this is true. Do you still have movement?
I have another. I'm gonna dash. So yes.
Okay, so this area where you're coming up across this cliff, where there's that 15-foot gap, that small ledge, your movement is halved over that ledge, and you'll have to give me another acrobatics check for crossing it.
So that's a 14 acrobatics.
So what will happen is you will lose your balance, and you do make it across. You'll get to this point, but you will be prone as you kind of trip into that spot. So you'll have to use half of your movement to stand up as well. So half your movement to cross that 15 feet and half of your movement in order to stand back up.
Okay. Womp womp. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready though.
All right, so that's your turn?
Nobody can catch me.
All right, Granny, you're up.
I mean, Granny's just got to get to the
Yep.
thing at this point and drink.
All right,
That's all
take a
she
drink.
can do. Come on, Granny. Oh my gosh. 7.
A 7? Yeah, that will not do it. Oh my goodness. That is your third fail in a row. Granny just cannot handle her alcohol is what I'm understanding.
She drinks a single cordial. I said this.
I know. So Granny will have disadvantage on her ability checks, her speed is halved, and she'll have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws for her next turn.
Is it all 3 levels at this point, or is it just 2 because I
so-
went back down to 1?
Oh yeah, because your lesser restoration brought her down.
Brizo
Yeah,
hooked
so
me
you
up.
only have the 2. Speed is halved and disadvantage on ability checks.
I mean, speed is halved is pretty bad.
Yeah.
These are
we're
both
not gonna
bad
get
things
there.
to have. Okay.
Yeah, so is that good for your turn then?
Yeah, I got nothing else because I'm stuck here, right? I can't really do anything ahead of my
Right,
thing.
unless if you had something that you wanted to do, like bonus action or whatever, before you ended the turn.
I have a quick point of order.
Yes.
I completely forgot that I am rolling at disadvantage with all of my ability checks.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
So I re-rolled.
Okay.
So for the pit trap, I got a 17.
Let me look back. Hold on. 17. You would have still have been fine.
And then a 14 for the jump to the ledge.
Okay, so the ravine you would have then tripped right after that ravine, and
Okay,
you would
so I
have been
would
prone
stop.
there instead.
right there.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's
So
hard for
Sorry
me
about
to
that.
keep track of everybody's. I even made
It's so
really
hard.
good note taking, and I still, yeah, it's a good time.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. All right. So Olga's turn. DC 15, correct? For her to get out of the web here.
That is absolutely correct. DC 15.
Oh yeah,
on
she'll
the
pass that.
Get out of town.
And so she'll make it to her next drinking spot. And she will pass that. But that will be her turn. Brizo, you're up.
Brizo will cast Enhance Ability at level 3 for Cat's Grace, which grants advantage on dexterity checks. So she'll give it to herself and to Granny.
Oh.
She gets to do 2 people at level 3.
How dare!
And
You took off.
And because this pitfall is now obvious to you, it shouldn't be too hard to just pop over it.
Okay, so
So you
she'll
won't have to worry about that so much.
Okay, so what do I? Because it is at disadvantage.
For that, you can. I mean, to make a 5-foot leap is, I think, something that you can generally do with a running start.
Okay,
That,
I'll take
that
it.
shouldn't be. Yeah.
So,
But you will need to make a athletics or acrobatics check if you're going to hop over that other ravine.
Right. Okay, so that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, which will put her here. And then, yeah, so she's going to hop, but, oh, you said athletics. I thought it was dex. No! Can I change
Athletics or acrobatics for this
Okay,
one.
okay. Like
At
acrobatics.
disadvantage.
But then with the advantage from Cat's Grace, so it's a straight roll, right?
Yep, straight roll then.
Ooh, that is a 16.
The 16 will not do it, so you're going to end up prone on the other side like Pollock is.
She jumps and she's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I was like laying on the ground with dirt up in your face.
So that was a spell. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Excellent. All right, so Nim is up. Where is she?
Let's go, Nim.
Yeah,
you can do it.
So Nim also does not have dark vision.
Oh.
So she's just gonna give up. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't give up.
Okay, so there she just moved. And then it is Pollock's turn. So you'll have to use half of your movement to stand up, and then it's movement halved as you cross over that ledge, and I'll need an acrobatics check.
Okay, so basically what you're saying, if I dash, I have 40 feet of movement all day, which will get me to...
Wait. What
Right.
level of exhaustion are you? Are you the one where your movement's half?
Just one.
Just one. This is the
just
first
checking.
one that he's lost.
I mean, I totally want you to win.
All right, and so I'm rolling at disadvantage for an acrobatics check. So I got an 18 and a 19 on the dice. So 24.
Yep, that'll do it for that. So yeah, have movement on those 3 squares there, and look at that. Look at you, Pollock.
I was built for this race.
All right, so once Pollock hits that finish line, the crowd erupts into cheers. And
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. You said half my movement to get up.
Half your movement to get up, and half of your movement to go across the 3 blocks with the
okay.
on.
And I was dashing, so I have 40 feet instead of 80 feet. So right. Okay, so that was right. Sorry.
You're just double making sure you won. You got it.
I was just making sure. I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be
whatever.
Didn't want to be that kind of turtle. Chat says that the real hero is Granny for doing this with her bad back.
That's right.
What a team player. Yeah, so once Pollock crosses the finish line, the champion, he's declared champion, and everybody is cheering and very excited, and especially the people that had like the banners that said Pollock and support the tort and all those things, like are just absolutely going nuts, and the paladins and clerics that were that were preparing spells earlier will go up to each of the contestants and just make sure that they're all healed up and things like that. So they don't want anybody leaving the course injured. And yeah, so then the caravan will prepare to go back towards the town, where there is a stage set up with like the podium. Well, probably not even a podium. They just use magic to make their voices really loud, right? So, and so they'll announce Pollock is the winner and hand over an amulet, the half-price pint amulet, and there's like a parchment that's like rolled up that is the official Hopstacle Course Championship title. Pollock is celebrated in the town like a hero, and on that podium they have behind it like a rather large keg, and Baracus is there, and he taps the first pint from the keg and hands it over to Pollock.
And Pollock will share it with his 2 compatriots because we're a team.
That's right.
Excellent. So Pollock passes the mug around, and once the crowd has dispersed a little bit more from the stage area, Baracus will come up to both Pollock and Brizo and offer the 25 gold pieces for helping make sure that Olga did not win the Hopstacle Course. The Hopstacle Course.
Well, wait! You forgot to pay Granny.
No, Granny went with the. With
we
the
don't know that.
shady
We
dude.
don't know that. You
Oh,
you,
right.
you forgot to pay Granny.
Granny did not make a deal with me.
How dare you?
My head. Oh, sometimes I forget. I think was it you or what you? Oh, was it a halfling or was it a tiefling? Oh, I can't remember.
So many lings.
Who knows who you make deals with these days?
Granny, if you made a deal with him, we will make sure that that's honored.
Oh, it's okay. We'll just have a few mugs from Pollock's, unlimited supply, and we'll all forget
There
in the
are
morning.
so many.
Yes, yes. Oh, and we can go back to the spa for the hot spa thing that we have access
I'm ready
yes.
for the hot
now.
spa.
Remember that? Yes, let's distract
The
ourselves.
sound.
with
Yes,
that.
so Baracus knows what deals he made, and we'll just kind of be like, okay, lady. And well, obviously, like his tavern is going to be quite busy, so he'll excuse himself to go and work through some of that stuff. And if Granny comes past Kip or any of the merchants that works under Kip, they'll kind of give like the stink eye because Granny was competing under Kip's name and did not quite live up to the expectation. So to Granny's dismay, if she attempts to purchase any goods from any of Kip's or their compatriots' stalls, will be remarkably overcharged.
Well, Kage, that's a good thing because Granny doesn't pay for anything anywhere. This will only motivate her. This will only fuel her fire to not pay for anything.
This is so
Wink,
true.
wink.
Excellent. Yeah. So you all have your the second part of your party package from the spa, and y'all are welcome to go partake as the scene closes in on y'all.
All right. Nicely
Woo!
done.
Thank you all for taking part in the Brewski Jubilee Hopstacle Course. We only
That
had
was great.
some
Fun.
technology malfunctions.
It was super
The
fun.
right
Thank you for
amount.
running it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's guaranteed.
Yeah, thank you, Kage. That was so good. I loved all the role play at the beginning and then the just like action city at the end. It was so good. It was just
Good.
Super fun.
Awesome. So let's do some outros. Tell folks where they can find you, who you are. We'll start reverse side. So Brittni, do you want to go first and let chat know where they can find you?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can find me personally at Brittni Lee, spelled strangely. Actually, it's on the screen, spelled like that, on Twitter. You can also find me streaming every now and then on Facebook at fb.gg/Brittni Games. And then if you want to see more than just me, if you want to see some other cool folks, you can find me on the podcast D20 Dames, which is a family-friendly, all-femme podcast. We're playing D&D right now, and episodes are out every other Tuesday, including this coming Tuesday.
Awesome.
Excellent. Jason?
Hi, I'm Jason. I am the producer, and I play Max, the Goblin Detective, on Adventure They Wrote. You can find me at Punk Jr. anywhere on the internet. Adventure They Wrote is like ADVNTRE something they wrote.com. Yeah, we're fun. We're a mystery, a noir themed mystery D&D podcast, and it's fun to listen to. You should check it out. But yeah, otherwise, if you're in the Seattle area, you can listen to 96.5 Jack FM because I do that too.
Awesome. And
Ta-da.
Bianca?
I am Bianca Bickford. I write for DM's Guild, some Adventurers League, some projects coming up. A fun one called Supers and Sorcery. That love writing, love editing, and everything that comes with it. You can find me on Twitter at Bianca Bickford. There is a special podcast from a couple weeks ago with Adventure They Wrote that I was very
Yeah.
fortunate to guest on.
It was so good.
And there will be something coming up with them in the next couple months, maybe. Who knows? But yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
Yeah,
excited for that.
y'all should
Yeah.
go follow all of them. They are rock stars, and thank you all so much for hanging out with me today and for being cast members in this little one shot. And thank you everybody in chat too for coming and hanging out and sticking with us throughout this entire one shot adventure. I've been Kage, your dungeon master. That's still really weird to say for me.
And writer, pick up the
Yes,
module.
and
Don't
Ryder,
forget.
the Brewski Jubilee is currently on an Oktoberfest sale, so you can get 30% off of your copy of the Brewski Jubilee over at the DM's Guild. And you can find me, my streams, podcasts, and any of my creative projects at ragecagerugger.com. That's RAGEKAGERUGGER.com. Thank you all.
Thanks, Gage.
Thanks,
This is the
y'all.
best. Thanks, chat, too.
This is
Chat was wild.
awesome.
Chat's the
Bye.
best.
Thanks, chat.
Bye, y'all.